Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
People
we
might have moved
did.
a bit.
Yeah,
Spit on me.
people might have been spit
got
on,
drunk. Nah,
Oh,
no one
yeah.
gets spit on. People probably
I
liked it.
got
Come on,
spit on.
let's be real.
Tasted like mouthwash.
Very, very rude to the bartender.
No one's spit on
Miss
this on the
Bluebell.
bartender.
Bluebell is the waitress.
Yes, sir. I got that mixed up last time too, so biblically accurate.
I need to find one more song because there's going to be 2 different songs here in a little bit.
Oh, yes. OST.
Ooh.
Mobile, you are incredibly
No.
speedy and agile. Oh, extra 10 feet of speed? Okay.
Oh, that would come in handy.
Oh, wait, we had
Oh.
this, right?
Have what?
We've had that plus 10 mobility like for a while, right? Or am I tripping?
Mobile is a feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been since level 4.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I like that one. All right, so we're going to start while you guys are asleep.
Sleep.
I'm going to roll a die and see who is going to go first.
If we die or not.
We'll
Oh, so
say
Please let him go first.
yes, you're getting a long rest. We're going to roll a d4 and we're going to say that Kytheron is odds and Noemi is evens.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's 1. We're starting with Kytheron.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hit me. Oh.
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 Kytheron. While you sleep, and you are going to get a full night's rest, but as you sleep, your sleep is restless and troubled. You keep having a dream of someone calling your name.
Mom, is that you?
And eventually, let me turn that up just a bit. There we go. Eventually, in the dead of night, after a nightmare of creatures coming from the shadows, bursting forth through and chasing you down. And in this nightmare, you're always running from these shadow creatures. You can't really tell what they are. They're amorphous, kind of like a mixture between horses and hounds, made of shadow chasing you. And in this nightmare, you're always running to the same place. You're running to a ruin of some sort. A ruined tower, maybe, a ruined keep. You're not really sure what it used to be, but it is a ruin. And in the center of this ruin, there is a hole, like a pit, about 50 feet across and about 400 feet down. And every time you make it to this pit, you hear your name, Kytheron, as it like reverberates inside of your skull. And when your name is spoken, that's when the shadow creatures bite into you. And you might wake up for a second, but you go back to sleep and you have the same nightmare. About 3 a.m, you finally wake up from this nightmare and sit straight up. Just in your barracks bed, just straight up, a cold sweat over your body. And you hear it again, just Kytheron. You're not dreaming this time, and you know you're not dreaming because you're in your barracks.
Hmm.
What do you do when you hear your name called?
Guys, stop playing a joke. Come on, quit it.
Everyone else is sound asleep.
Oh boy.
Helki is curled up around Noemi's head. Archimedes is perched on the like a bed post of Tybalt's bed, just head nestled in his wings.
As I notice, everyone is just down for the night. I get up and I look around and see if like there's someone there.
As you get up and start looking around, you hear it again, a little bit stronger this time. Kytheron.
I'm gonna follow the voice.
Make
I'm not
me
gonna
a
reply, but I'm just gonna-
investigation check.
Investigation check. Oh boy.
11. 11 will do it. Not a very high DC. As you begin to search around for this voice, you hear your name again, Kytheron. And eventually, after 5 or so minutes, you stumble across the spoils you got from the room where you fought the Otug with the eyes and stuff. The stuff you got out of the demon's lair.
Mm.
And as you stumble across that, you hear louder and more profound this time, Kytheron.
Oh, I think I ate a bad batch last night. I think this loot is effective.
And as you look
boy.
across,
Ooh.
you see the short sword that you pulled out of the chest. It is a short sword, and it is built like a saber. It is a double-bladed sword, so it's like double-sided. Sorry, it's not a single blade or single-edged. It goes up into a point. It has a crossguard that kind of has prongs coming off of it, going up and down. It's got a standard hilt with a handguard on it, kind of like a saber or a rapier, right?
Yeah.
The interesting thing about this sword is it is a black blade. In the dark, it almost seems translucent. Like the blade is made of a black stained glass. And you hear the voice again. Kytheron. What do you do?
I just put the blade down.
Do you pick it up first?
I will pick it up. Yes.
As you pick
of
it
course.
up, you feel a strange sensation wash over your body. It's like you're about to pass out. You feel your eyes roll in the back of your head, and all of a sudden, you are no longer in the barracks. You are standing over that pit, looking down. And you hear this weird howl of these shadow creatures chasing you again. They're pretty far off, but you have nowhere to go. What do you do?
I tell myself I probably shouldn't be picking up strange stuff.
You don't have the sword in your hand in this
Oh,
place.
and I probably shouldn't touch strange stuff. Because this is what happens when you pick up strange stuff.
You begin to hear the sound of these cloven paws of these shadow beasts getting closer. As you look around this pit, the pit expands indefinitely. Not the 50-foot pit that you're normal to, but just indefinite. There's just a pit. And you are standing on the edge. And you hear the voice again. Come to me.
At that point, I just kind of give in. I'm like, well, there's no other way to go, huh? So I just go to the boys.
As you jump
my
into
back.
this pit, you begin to fall. Time passes, and you are not aware of how fast it's going, how slow it's going, how long you've been falling. But suddenly, you stop. The sensation of falling stops. And in the darkness that you see all around you, you see movement. It's still too dark to really make out what this movement is, but you know there's something down here with you. And then, as you look around trying to discern what is here with you, you hear the voice again, softer this time, but still a commanding presence. Just, do you know why you're here?
Well, I feel like it's because I picked something strange, or maybe I had too much to drink last night. Maybe this is all a dream within a dream, Can I just use my light cantrip?
As you try to use your light cantrip, it's snuffed out.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh,
The light hurts. Do
the
not
light might
shine it
even-
here.
Oh boy.
Kytheron, do you wish for power?
Who's asking?
I am. Do you wish for
Who-
power to make those around you respect you? To make
Well,
your
people do-
enemies cower in fear?
Actually, now that you mention it. No, wait, hang on. There's gotta be a catch to this, right? It's not just, there's gotta be a trick to this, right?
Nothing is freely given. But I am
No,
asking
I don't have
you.
much on me. I have 78 platinum.
Money is of
71
no
platinum.
consequence.
Oh, well. I can give you a very feisty vampire thiefling thing. Changeling thing.
All I ask of you of right now is to feed me.
How would I feed you? Do you? I don't. I think I give all most of my rations to my rat. But it's a pet. It's my mascot. Yeah.
I hunger for the souls of your vanquished enemies.
I don't think Jeff might. Okay. I don't think Jeff might appreciate this. Poor Jeff. And who says I have enemies?
Everyone, no matter how small, how big, how strong, or how weak, has those that wish to take their life.
What? Nah, everybody loves me. Come on, look at me. Hard
And
to
you
talk.
feel this presence in the pit stare through you, seeing your deepest fears and your darkest memories. The facade that you put on to hide your pain from the world. I see through it.
There's, um, there's no pain. What are you talking about? Nah, there's no pain. Look at me. I am the epitome of mental health.
You
I
can
give it a wink.
lie to yourself. You can lie to others. But you cannot lie to me. I see the darkness inside of you. Do you wish power to keep that darkness at bay? Keep others, your friends, your loved ones,
I don't have any loved ones. What are you?
yourself, from feeling that darkness encroach on their hearts?
And you only wish to be fed the souls of my enemies?
Until you prove yourself worthy, feeding me will suffice.
Yeah, how long would that take? If you don't mind me asking, demon sword thing.
We will both know when you have proven yourself worthy. The time it takes depends on you, and you alone.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, it sounds like a sweet deal. So, listen, if you can offer me everything that I have wanted since that day, then I will take it, and I extend my hand.
I do not know if I can offer you everything that you've wanted, but I can offer you the power to make it yours.
That's close enough. Baby steps. We can start from there.
Your first task, then. Draw me from my scabbard and slay the beasts that chase you in this place. And you are teleported back to the top of the pit with those two shadow beasts there. And at your hip is this small saber. As you draw it, you feel power begin to well up into your body. It starts from your hand and travels through. And there's a sudden sharp pain in your chest, but it quickly passes. And this cold pulse of energy fills your body. What do you do?
I go, whoa, what is this? What is this strange feeling? Can I see the like the creatures?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And well, I guess it's time to kill some creatures. How does this thing work again?
Right now,
kinda
all you
look
need to
at
do is roll me a regular attack. A d20 plus your strength or dexterity, whichever one you want. Or actually, for you, it's your charisma, actually.
Yeah, it would be the 4, the big number, the single number, right? The single digit number?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So d20 plus 4?
Yep.
All right.
Let me see. What did you roll here? 14?
Chang. Yeah.
Easily. As you slash out with your blade, you easily cut through the first one, and you watch as its shadowy essence gets pulled into the blade. But you notice that as soon as you cut through the first creature, this dark, sickly green flame leaps from your sword and begins to burn the other one. Make me another attack roll.
Whoa.
Again, it hits. And you stab through, because it is both a slashing and a piercing weapon. You stab through, and as you do, you notice that this beast was about to lunge on you, despite it being on fire. And as you stab through its mouth, it erupts in this same green flame, and you feel again as its essence is pulled into the sword. And in your head, you just hear, "Good. This I make as a covenant to you. Feed me, prove your worth, and everything you have ever wanted or sought for will be yours."
I think I could get used to this. I think. All right. Welcome to the team. Do you want a name or what do they
I
call
have
you?
a name.
Mine.
All you need
want
to know right now is the name of the sword that you wield. And that name is Dusk Reaver.
The Dusk Reaver.
Not the Dusk Reaver, just Dusk Reaver.
Yeah, Dusk Reaver. Okay. You know, I kind of like that name better than mine. All right, you have a deal.
I'm going to send you through Discord, Crow, and you can share it if you want to. But I'm going to send you what the sword looks like. It's just a black and white. There's no color to it. But I will show you what it looks like. So you have a sense of what you're wielding.
Oh. Okay. Pretty. I love it.
And as you sheath it and you hear its name, it reverberates from like the inside of your chest to the outside of your body, and you fall blissfully back asleep. I will send you the stats of Dusk Reaver in a moment.
All right.
Noemi.
Your face is dusty.
He sleep talks too.
That was amazing.
As you sleep, would you say it's common for Noemi to dream?
Does Noemi sleep? Or can
You don't have to sleep all the time, but you do have to rest your body every so often.
Okay, I see. I would say when Noemi dreams, she doesn't, even if she does dream, she doesn't remember them when she wakes up.
To add to that, there are very specific dreams that you do remember. Dreams of you being in a throne room. Dreams of a black armored male. Porcelain skin. Dark black hair with a red, bloody, sanguine undercut. bright vermilion eyes, long fangs, who wields at his hip, who has at his hip a very cruel looking spear. You know these dreams, and you know when you have these dreams in whose presence you are in. And it is of this type of dream that you are having tonight. It has been a little while. I would say it's been about 4 months since you were last brought to his palace. And as you open your eyes in his throne room, there, standing instead of his usual sit, is the man who first taught you magic. I gotta remember his name real quick. Give me a second. Kretos, the Blood Chief of Get. You are standing in the throne room of Get, his castle, his fortification, his domain. The vampire lord that lords over the darkest peak. And he looks perturbed at you. As you stand there looking up at the pedestal which his throne sets. A throne that is covered in iron spikes, with still writhing people attached and pierced and splayed upon. He begins to step 1 foot slowly, not in a hurried pace, very deliberate, as the blood that streams from the bodies that are on his throne begins to flow up and form a cape. What are you doing as he's moving towards you?
Noemi tries not to flinch and will face him but bow respectfully and averting eyes at the throne.
As he steps foot finally on the floor level with the elevation that you are at, he points this gnarly, cruel spear at you just under your chin and raises your head up. Servant, it has been a while since you have been in my presence.
Oh, has it really been that long? Feels like a flash. You're looking great. You're what would I call him? You're sire?
He prefers you to call him sire or master, but master is just... I would say you probably call him sire because I doubt
sire.
master sets well. Yeah, I doubt master sets well with you.
I'm gonna go with sire. And be like, has it really been that long? It feels like time flew by. You're looking well. You're sire.
You are looking battle worn, servant.
It's been a while couple of months. I met some interesting people.
It is good to have people that you can count on.
Count on. Noemi nods as she says this.
If you cannot count on them, better to dash their skulls among the rocks and find better compatriots.
Noemi kind of gulps when he says this and says, "Yes, I can definitely trust them. No need for any skull bashing."
Good. I have a task for you, servant.
A task?
Yes. It has been a while since I have called you for my service. But there is something only you can do for me.
Oh, only me. Alright, what's the task?
To the west of the place that you are currently in another country, an artifact of mine has been found.
Noemi decides not to tell him that she's not the greatest with directions. She just kind of nods and asks, go on.
Give me just a second as I'm
Noemi's gonna go east.
pulling up my... In the country of Esnaria, a cult of the matron has found an artifact of mine. I want you to retrieve it for me. I will not let that bitch hold my belongings. She will never again use me for her own means.
Question. As he's saying this, is that spear still under my chin?
No, he has moved it once
Oh.
you've raised your head.
Oh, okay, thank God. I was gonna be like, yes, let's calm down.
While he is a brutal person, he has never been violent with you as of yet.
Not test that. What does this artifact look like?
A pair of gauntlets.
Noemi blinks. Oh, yeah.
They will allow you to cast spells in my domain, in the domain of Hemocraft.
Noemi asks, is there a way to seek them out, or will I know once I'm near it?
I have been watching you, servant. I know that you are in the middle of a task. When this is done, though, you and your compatriots, because you will need them, are to go to Esnaria, and then I will have another one of my servants meet you there, and they will direct you to the gauntlets.
Noemi nods. She's kind of patting like her pockets or like her skirt, trying to find like a parchment or something, because she's really bad at remembering things. But she's nodding as he says this, trying to remember the information.
To this end, I will be giving you a gift to help you.
Ooh. A gift, sire?
Yes. And for the first time since you guys first met, he looks at you directly in your eyes and calls you like by your name. Rise, Noemi.
No, Noemi's standing, but she stands a little taller.
Your family are well versed in the ways of magic. It was unfortunate when you were born without any magical talent of your own.
That's a bit... Okay. That hurts a bit.
But this was not the case. You have talent. It's just buried deep in your blood. You will need more magic than I can personally give you at this moment.
No, I mean, not
Go ahead.
slowly. Yes. Feels like pity to her.
Especially for the task at hand.
Okay.
So, I will bring your magic to the forefront of your body and mind, allowing you to access the innate magic that runs through your blood.
Noemi looks down at her hands.
No longer will you resort to just the power that I can give you. Mighty as though my powers are, my situation is unchanged from the first time that we met. I am trapped here in my castle and cannot give you all the power which I would normally be able to bestow. So I will unlock your powers. Take this as a gift from me, and do not disappoint me.
Noemi bows to her sire and says, "Of course, one gauntlet coming up."
And he spins his spear and shoves it in the middle of your chest.
Okay. Ow.
You feel it pierce. And as he himself is like 15 foot tall. He is a huge person. And as he stabs you with the spear, he lifts you up on it in the air and twists the spear in your chest. And you feel all of your blood just rain down on the floor. You're not dead, but you are in excruciating pain for the moment. And you watch with his other hand as he starts to bend the blood that is pouring from you into his will. And you see it shaping until he makes a bloodied version of you. And he bites the hand that he's been using to shape this version of you and pulls up blood into his hand and shoves his hand into the bloodied version of your chest. And you watch his black veins run through the blood.
My blood's been contaminated.
And as soon as like the veins run through the entirety of this bloody version of you, he begins to force the blood back into your body. Slowly, he sets you down and removes the spear.
A very unique experience, sire, she says, swaying on her feet.
And with that, I'm going to need you to pick something for me.
Oh, okay.
Let me find it here. You can either pick or you can roll randomly.
I'll pick.
All right. Hold on. I don't like any of these things, so I have to find something else real quick. Because most of them you already do anyway, so it's not that much different.
God says,
just a second.
God says she already knows that she's too powerful.
All right. You can either from now on, when you cast magic, your eyes can go pitch black, or when you walk past someone, a blast of cold air follows behind you, nipping at your heels. Sorry. Or when you are standing in darkness, like even low light, you don't become translucent, but it seems as though you do to people that look at you. Pick from one of those three.
Like they still see me. It's just I'm like,
Oh,
ooh, ghosty.
They see you and you're completely tangible. Like you're not translucent. But if you're standing in shadow, it seems like you're translucent.
I'm a ghost.
Kind of.
Hey. Okay, so nippy, or eyes. I'm gonna go. Wait, the second one was when I walk past someone. It's nippy.
Yeah. Anytime that you walk past anyone or anything living, a blast of cold wind will follow behind you.
Sounds edgy. I'm gonna go with the third one, the translucent one.
So when you're standing in shadow, you now appear translucent and ghost-like.
Yes, yes.
All right. Let me look at your character sheet real quick. You also begin to feel magic begin to swell into your body. More magic than you've ever had. And Kriatos looks at you. Prove to me that you're worthy of the gift that I have given you. And there will be more rewards in your future.
Is Noemi still kind of like less from the spearing? Or does she feel fine?
After he pulls the spear out, the pain goes away.
Okay. She's gonna keep a close eye on that spear, and she's like, "As you wish, sire. I'll see you in when we get the gauntlet. See you in 4 months."
And he nods and turns and begins to ascend back to his throne. And you feel the throne room become warbly, almost like you're witnessing a mirage. And you wake up in the middle of the night, like maybe 45 minutes before sunrise. There is a sharp ache in your chest. And if you look under your nightshirt, there is a small white scar from where you were pierced. Nothing super intrusive or like not a serious blemish, but you know it's there. And if someone was to ever look very, very close at your skin, they would probably see it as well.
Noemi says, "Not cool." Can she have like she goes to her jewelry? Does she have like a amulet or like a necklace that kind of covers on top of where, like, because it's around the chest, right? Would it be long enough to cover that?
You probably don't have anything right now, but you could easily get something that would like cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice looking around after finding that you have plenty of necklaces, but none of them actually have pendants that hang down that far. You do notice that Kytheron is asleep on the floor.
Is he clutching a sword or is he just on the floor?
He's not clutching a sword, but he is sleeping near the loot that you guys got out of the demon's room.
Noemi buttons up her nightshirt, makes sure everything is covered, and goes, "Oh my gosh, he was trying to steal the loot." She nudges his foot.
He's out like a light.
She nudges his leg. She nudges his head.
The one thing that you notice about, aside from him being in a very deep sleep, you do notice that he has, after like, he's not clutching it, but he is like laying on it like it's a pillow. The sword that was from that loot.
Did we establish that Kytheron got to keep that beforehand?
No one, it was not established that anyone got to keep anything because you didn't know what it did.
Ah, that's right. Well, I'm assuming no one else is awake right now. No one's gonna look down at her hands, and because she remembers the blood, and she's thinking maybe I should give myself like just a tiny little prick, just to see if my blood's still good.
Mm-hmm.
Can she use blood sense on like herself?
Yeah.
Does blood sense, it just detects like living things, right? It doesn't detect if like someone's like ill or like it's weird.
No.
Or okay.
It just detects that blood is there.
Okay, well, she's gonna look into the loot pile. Is there like a little dagger or like a knee-bladed weapon?
There's not. The only weapon in the loot pile was that sword, but you do have a dagger on you.
It's true, I do have a dagger. Okay, Noemi's just gonna like poke her finger, like really gently, like bloop.
As you poke your finger and draw blood,
Just a little, like a little prick.
It beads up like normal blood.
Is it
right?
Is it black?
But quickly it begins to turn black and almost like ink, but like a more viscous version of ink sucks back into your body.
Alright, Noemi's gonna like kind of suck on her finger. Does it taste like blood? Is it all good? She's kinda...
It tastes like blood, but there is a coldness to it that your blood has never had before.
Noemi says, note to self, don't bleed in front of anyone. Also note to self, gauntlets, west, not east. We're going west. She's trying to remember everything so she doesn't forget. And, yeah, then she kind of sits in the corner and waits for everyone to wake up. She's just gonna stare at Kytheron. Sleeping.
About 30 to 45 minutes later, you start to hear roosters begin to crow as the sun rises. The first person to make a move, I would assume, in the barracks aside from you is Tybalt. As he stretches out, just he sits up, his mask is not on. He looks over at you and is like, have you been awake all night?
Oh, Naomi's like, no, I just woke up like half an hour ago, got enough rest. Good morning.
Fair enough.
And then she points down at Kytheron.
Interesting. I didn't know he had begun to sleep in the floor.
It's really comfortable there. Does he sleep talk or anything?
He might.
Concerning.
Fairies.
At this point, Noemi realized, okay, is his portion ration sack on him?
Yeah, probably.
He's not crushing it, right? Because Noemi
Jeff, no,
realizes
Jeff, no.
Noemi realizes we had a rat.
No, he to be fair, Jeff and his rations are probably in his coat, which are hung either up on like a wall or at the foot or head of his bed.
Ah, so Kytheron left his bed to go onto the floor.
Yes.
Ah, no. Noemi's gonna open up the sack a little bit to make sure there's air in there.
There's plenty of air in there. You see Jeff like nestled up like in some hardtack.
Well, Noemi is going to. Is anyone else in the castle up?
The castle probably. In the barracks, I would assume that your party is beginning to wake
Or
up.
I guess the barracks and like the communal like bathroom and like shower and area.
You can hear people moving outside of the room that you guys are in, for a shift change for the guards. But you guys have been given like a room outside of the normal where the normal guards like sleep in shifts and whatnot. So you can hear people outside of your room like moving and like donning and taking off their armor, like picking up their weapons. Some people you hear them like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a shower before I sleep.
All right. Well, remembering what happened last time we had a bathhouse episode, Noemi's gonna wait for the rest of the party to wake up so we can go together.
Okay. Kytheron, Emille, Byggen, you guys, like, the sun is up, roosters are crowing, you guys start hearing people moving and shuffling outside of the room. You guys begin to wake up.
Good morning, guys. You wouldn't believe the night I had.
Why are you on the floor?
Yeah, Kytheron, you realize that you're on the floor.
Why am I on the floor?
Noemi is sitting across the
It's one
room.
of the crazy night I had.
Noemi's sitting across the room just staring at him on the floor.
It was a wild night.
Did you not sleep?
I slept. I slept all right. And this bag talked to me.
I'm sorry?
It's great, man.
The bag talked to me.
Anyways, good morning, Kytheron.
Good morning.
Guys, the bag talked to me. You don't get it. It talked to me.
What,
Like,
what did
called out
it
to
say?
me.
What did it say?
I
bud?
need more food.
No.
Did it need more food?
Jeff is fed. Jeff doesn't need food.
Who's
Leave
Jeff?
alone.
Jeff was talking to you again?
No. That wasn't Jeff. It was this cool sword, and I pulled it from the scabbard.
He pulls the short sword from the scabbard that you guys found in the chest.
Noemi
Oh,
points at it and
can I talk
asks,
to it?
You mean the loot that we didn't divide yet?
I'm sorry, but it chose me. So, hit your own sword.
Well, did you name it already?
I tried. It said I couldn't. It said it already had a name to call it Dusk Reaver.
That's kind of a
So
mouthful.
no,
I think we should shorten it.
I'll call it Dusky.
Dusty?
Dusky.
Dusty?
Dusty?
Dusky.
Dusty?
Dusky.
Dusty.
Dusty.
Dusky.
Dusty?
Dusky. Fuck you. Dusty.
like short for Dustin.
Like, what would you call a sword dusting? Come on.
I don't know. You call him Dusty. So.
I kind
No,
of have
I
to agree
call-
with that. Like, it's just one less letter. Might as well just
Yeah.
call it dust.
Yeah.
No, just call it Deuce.
Do. Dust.
Little D.
Let's call it. It's my sword. Fuck you guys. Come on. Anyways, how'd you
It's-
guys sleep?
We're gonna divide that back up later. We'll see. But
No, it's my sword. I'm sorry. No,
Oh my
you
god.
can't touch it.
Maybe we should.
Alright.
look for an
Noemi
appraiser
pokes it.
first.
We should. We should.
I will stab you with this sword.
If you try to, if you poke the sword, Noemi, there is like a shock, almost like a static buildup.
Huh? Huh?
Doesn't do any damage to you, but it pretty much tells you, like, you get the feeling that if you try to take this away from Kytheron, you might get hurt.
Huh?
Noemi narrows her eyes at Kytheron.
What? What I do? That's what you get for touching stuff that doesn't belong to you.
Byggen is
That's what you
confused.
get.
Dusty, she says.
All right, Dusk. All right, Dusk Reaver. I think I found your next meal.
Okay. Do you guys want to get food?
Okay.
Speaking of,
Yeah, let's leave like Kytheron with his sword.
all right.
So guys,
Hey,
How-
hey, God. Do we notice something off with Noemi?
Oh, true.
Not right now. You don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Noemi's gonna be like, so hey guys, how do you feel about gauntlets? Cool? Nay? Yay? Fashion statement?
Monk. Is it a fashion statement? Would it be a fashion statement? Gauntlets, gloves, maybe.
They're
But
kinda heavy.
gauntlets are. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
They can be
Thinking
leather
that.
gauntlets. They're not necessarily
I
heavy.
don't know what kind of gauntlets they
Oh,
are.
that's fair.
Where is all this coming from?
Nomi's like, I had a dream about gauntlets.
She had drugs too.
What?
I mean, she had drugs. No,
You two had an interesting night.
Naomi's gonna be like, she's gonna open the door and walk down. As she's walking down the hallway, she's gonna be like, trust me, gauntlets are gonna be the next fashion statement. Mark my words.
don't trust her.
Oh, okay.
She's gone cookie in the cookbooks.
And Emille, any crazy dreams or?
Look at Byggen and shrug.
I don't know. Appraiser?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I barely remember last night.
I'm hungover.
You jumped through a portal.
All of you got drunk AF.
Well, you
Someone
spat
spit
on me
on
after
you.
getting drunk, but
I
Someone
remember
spit
up
on
to
you.
the bar, and then I forgot.
good.
I don't know who
Deserved.
spit on you, but you know.
All right. Okay, sword boy, come on.
It's
So
okay, Emille.
let's get
I
some
would never
food.
spit on you.
Go find an appraiser. Let's get that bag settled.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And
Someone
our
appraise me.
wagon.
In a wagon.
No, our wagon. Where our shit and stuff is inside. We had a wagon.
Where is our wagon?
Do we have anything to appraise in there right now, though?
Nope. All
Oh,
that
we-
stuff has been
Checked out already.
yes.
Yeah.
Check that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we can just walk with the bag
Hey.
and head back to the wagon whenever, right?
Yeah. I mean, hey, by the way, guys.
Well, we're already
Guys,
here. The only guy who knows
I'm-
magic is the ruler Count Duke guy. I
True.
forgot his title.
It's okay. I like that name.
I
It
mean-
fits
Guy.
the guy.
Could ask Mavis.
We could.
Real
You
talk
can't
though.
be there,
Real
though.
talk though. Is she sus? I feel like she's sus.
I don't know, Nomi. Do you still think she's sus?
He seems sus.
It'd be a
Do you-
pretty nice
is it
twist
even-
if she was sus, but not gonna lie, I'm feeling a lot of slice of life coming from that side, not so much of the big twist,
You guys just can't handle the fact that I'm happy.
It's not you.
I think it might be circumstantial. There's nothing that really solidifies, hey, she's the succubus.
Yeah,
At
that's
least from what we're
Yeah.
seeing.
If you're so suspicious, maybe we can just like.
No, I'm saying
hey, take it
no.
easy.
I'm
Take it
saying
easy
she
on her.
could be like a victim. She's being like double like a double ganger. Yeah.
Oh, doppelganger. Yeah.
Well, I guess
No,
it
I
wouldn't
mean-
hurt to investigate further.
Well,
That's
I'm
what
sure
it's
they have
about.
everything under control.
We could
Okay,
just
what?
go approach the family and see what happens, right? We need their help right now anyway.
Yeah. We
Before
Alright.
then, like, what are we missing from this quest? Like,
I think quest was just investigate. We investigated. We
Yeah.
looked
and we
with our
investigated. We
eyes.
ended up. Did we report back? We did.
Yeah,
Right?
Helki let them there.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I'm assuming we would have given him a rundown before we left,
Pretty
right?
much the succubus got away, and she's still around here with her minions.
And her name was like,
and
Yeah.
what was her name?
Meredith,
Meredith?
something like caramel.
Gertrude.
Her
Yeah.
name is
Gertrude?
Karaloff.
Ah,
That's what I was close.
Karen. That's
Karen.
right, Karen for short.
Yeah, Karen for sure.
And she's still at large. Aside from
kinda
that,
small
we
to
have
me,
no
I don't
idea
know.
where else to go.
All right.
Okay, what I did there? You guys get it? Alright.
We never did go to the well, did we? Did we?
We did.
Yeah. You realize that the well is probably connected to that room, which is where that like monster that you fought came from.
We smelled it from the well.
Whoa. Hold on.
We
Well,
could
well,
visit the
well.
church.
The turntables.
You gonna pray?
Noemi has not seen any
she's gonna
light
glow again.
recently.
But you're gonna glow again.
Do you want another pamphlet?
She
Just a reminder.
she sure does have a pamphlet.
She's like, oh, pamphlets. Oh boy.
God, where would the Duke be right now?
The Lord of the Land?
Yes.
Probably either in his office or eating breakfast.
Did we eat breakfast?
Not yet.
We should go eat breakfast, Noemi says,
Let's go get
as
breakfast.
she chugs one of her blood vials.
I'm all for it.
Alright, team, let's go get food. Not on me. I'm broke. But you know, let's go get food.
And we go off to get food.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go to Moo. What was her name? What were you guys calling the poor service?
Mavis.
Mavis?
Bluebell?
What?
Or maybe.
Oh, you're talking about the
Bluebell?
Minotaur? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the minister.
I'm
Yeah,
eating
Wait,
here.
he's at a
There's free
bar.
food
Wait, why
here.
are we going to the bar? There's a castle
Oh,
with
I
free
was gonna go
food.
to
Oh my gosh, you guys are taking their food.
Didn't we need to talk
Oh, we
to?
did
Out
the
here
job.
get a
We did
Wait,
the
we
McDonald's,
did-
we can
wait.
get the hotel morning breakfast.
Yeah, a continental breakfast.
The continental breakfast.
IHOP-esque.
Of course.
Besides, weren't we looking for
Knock, kitty,
name?
knock.
knock
Knock,
on my
knock.
door?
Knock.
When we look around and go get food, do we see the Lord?
Yeah, if you go to the castle's banquet hall, yeah.
You guys wanna have breakfast with
With the Lord?
Crow, you should, if you look where in your journal, you should be able to see Dusk Reaver and what it does.
Dusty.
I'm about to dust their.
Yes.
Yes.
Cinderella.
Ooh, pretty. I can zoom in. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yep.
Ooh. All right. Okay. Thank you, God.
All right, so you guys are going to get food.
And to talk to
Mhm.
the Lord.
To talk to the Lord.
As you guys go to the castle's like banquet hall, there are a few people there. Lady Vivienne and Nadia. Or is it Nadia or
Ah,
Natalia?
not Mavis.
Nadia.
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 Nadia. Are eating. Balthazar is not there. there are a couple other like people serving them and whatnot. You guys do know. Actually, roll me a perception check, please.
Everyone or
Perception.
Yes, everyone.
Perception. I perceive nothing.
An
perceiving.
8, a 7, an 18.
That's an air.
Ooh, air. Oh, look at that air. Ooh, it's too
Wow.
windy. Ooh, chills.
Windy.
Kytheron and Byggen, you guys are immediately taken like off guard by the smell of like breakfast ham and fresh fruit and fresh scones and just a myriad of breakfast foods.
I see.
I'm gonna follow that.
Noemi
Yeah,
and
I'm
Emille,
right after. I'm behind
you guys you guys notice that Nadia looks very tired.
Well, you caught it. You got it, Noemi.
You got it.
Damn.
Noemi
Looks
looks.
like we
You
lose
know
the
what?
bet.
Noemi looks and says, "You know what? It's probably because she dreamt of Kytheron."
Restless night. I know. I
Oh god. I had that
You
effect.
know, you're right. There might be a lot of other things at bay here, but I think it's
Rar.
worth asking at least. I guess I'm gonna sit down if I can, like nearby them.
Oh yeah, like as Lady Vivian sees you, she gestures you to come up towards the front of the table where she is sitting. Is like, please join us.
Right. I'm gonna sit down next to Lady Vivian and hopefully close enough to Nadia.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can Byggen and I also sit down?
You and me are chowing down right now, right?
Oh, bro. Okay. Well, all right.
You guys are filling your
Well,
plates
you have
up
to sit
high.
down at the table. You have to sit at the table for them to bring you plates.
Oh, not a buffet.
It's not a buffet.
It's not a buffet. You can't get all you can eat.
I have to put this plate back.
Can I? Can I go charm my way
Next to her,
to Nadia?
the.
I'm gonna
Can I go say
charm
hi
some
to Nadia?
sausages.
There's a chair open next to Nadia. Yes, as long as you don't sit at the head of the table, you guys can sit
I will
anywhere
sit
near them.
next to Nadia.
As you sit next to Nadia, you see the dark circles under her eyes.
Hey, are you okay? Did you get some rest? Oh my gosh, are you all good? Beautiful. What happened?
She looks up at you weakly and just, I had a long night last night.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
No, not
What's
right
up?
now.
Later?
I think you're being very forward this morning in front of my mother.
You are so right. My apologies. That's on me. That's on me. Ooh. That's okay. But I'm down to talk about it if you are later. So, you know? And I give
Possibly.
her a wink.
Noemi, Byggen, are you guys sitting down?
Yes. Noemi, is she like flustered?
Nadia?
Yes.
No, she looks very tired.
So she's not flustered by Kytheron.
She's over it. She's over it.
Nope.
Noemi leans over to Emille and says, "She didn't dream about Kytheron."
Damn.
Goddamn, Emille's out here being straight savage.
He wasn't good enough for her, bitch.
I gotta get my Keonverse. Oh my god.
Sorry, that was
Emille,
really
as you
mean.
sit down next to Lady Vivienne, roll me a perception check.
He wasn't good enough for her. Oh, it's a fail.
Nope.
Receiving
As you all
mucus.
take your seats
Even the
next
light
to
receive.
Lady Vivienne and Nadia, once you are all sitting, Lady Vivienne looks to your group and is like, I must commend you on all the hard work you've been doing on behalf of my husband. He said that there has been a major break in information of what has been troubling the town lately.
Yes, we found a lair of sorts of the succubus terrorizing the town. Hopefully this disrupts her plans for a little while.
Or world domination.
A succubus. My husband didn't tell me exactly what was going on. Succubus town sounds absolutely terrifying.
Indeed. As someone
She was
well
such a
She was
versed
pretty
in
lovely.
the arcanes herself,
People wanted to
Uh,
kill her. I don't know.
do you have any information you might be able to share with us? How we might be able to find her?
Unfortunately, demonology is not my strong suit. While I am a sorceress, my talents lie elsewhere.
Noemi is going
Um,
to look subtly at not Mavis, Nadia.
mhm.
I'm not Mavis.
As Lily Vivian
I
is
like that one.
talking.
Okay.
I can see her like kind of like side eyeing her.
Side
While
eyeing.
eating.
Yeah, I'm like
Just
eating and
there.
just like glancing and like, kind of paying attention to the conversation. Just I want to see her reaction to the mention of a succubus.
She doesn't really have a reaction. She seems to slowly like pick at her food. Roll me an investigation or insight check, Noemi.
Investigation.
Or
Insight.
insight.
I'll go with insight. Oh, she seems great.
You're not really able to get like much of a read off of her. You do notice the like dark circles under her eyes. Her face is a little bit sunken in. Her hair is in a messy bun. Her glasses are a little bit tilted. It looks like she had a rough night.
I'm gonna say rough night to her.
Something like that, yes. It
Rough
was
night, eh?
long, to say the least.
Naomi's gonna recommend some oil blends for those dark spots. Just in case she
Oil
wants
blends.
it.
Spa day.
She nods and says thank you. As you guys are brought plates of breakfast meats, breakfast pastries, each of the servants that brings you guys food ask you if you would like tea or coffee.
Tea for me.
Okay.
Give me some tea, por favor.
Noemi, Byggen?
Coffee.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
I will let you guys know that outside of Emille, you guys have probably not had a lot of coffee, just because it is a very expensive beverage, usually reserved for like
Coffee all the
nobles.
way then. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, and I am taking it to experience. Sir.
No,
They
Some
ask
tea.
how you like your coffee. Do you drink it milk, sugar?
And no,
not knowing what any of that means. I'll just say chef's choice.
The servant asks how much coffee you've ever drank.
So much.
So much. Just keep pouring, pour. But I say stop. No, keep pouring.
Naomi's just gonna
Time.
Naomi's gonna
Go on.
ask for tea and then a cup of water on the side.
Okay. They ask Tybalt, and you guys notice that Tybalt asks for coffee as well, and then has his order down to like how much sugar and milk, and he's like, would you please put 2 cubes of sugar, 2 teaspoons of milk, and a little bit of cardamom in my coffee, please.
Damn. Tybalt?
He looks over. Yes.
Tybalt would be the person who gets like hipster coffee.
You
Artisanal
sound
coffee.
like you enjoy your coffee.
Have I? I don't think that I've told you.
Oh my god.
My family are nobility from my country.
What?
Looks like we have a lot more in common. My
Yes.
family are also nobility.
Looks like Biggins is marrying into a rich lifestyle, noble.
No, I mean,
But what
Way to
brings you all
go,
the way out
Biggins.
here?
Just called me broke, but okay.
Hmm?
Okay. I just nod at Kytheron like, okay.
Bro, come on, bro.
Okay.
What'd you say, Emille?
I was asking Tybalt, what brings you all the way out here, so far away from home?
I told you that I was looking for someone, a childhood friend of mine that kind of took a dark turn. Yes?
very vaguely, yes.
Well, yes. That's nothing that soldiers or the royalty can help you find.
Well, one, my family are not nobles of Flostayne. They are nobles of Shire Balera, a country to the north and east of us right now. Also, he framed me for the murder of my parents.
Gosh, in front of my salad?
Oh my
I mean, Noemi does not spit out her drink. She does. She. This is totally normal breakfast conversation.
Sitting eyes wide open, just not saying anything with my head kind of tilted down.
Lady
Tybalt-
Vivienne cocks an eyebrow at the story. Tybalt continues and is like, and in Shire Balera, regicide is a crime punishable by death.
He's on the run.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Thank you, though, for your concern. Byggen, as he says, is punishable by death, your mind flashes back to all the scars on Tybalt's back.
Biggins has seen Tybalt's back.
I'm pretty sure we all have. Okay.
I think we all
Everyone except Noemi.
I
who
didn't
owns the
see it.
bathhouse.
Oh. True. You're right. Might be Noemi.
I just asked him, how long have you been on this journey?
I recently left my country probably a year and a half ago.
I think about asking you about the scars, but I just choose to be polite and
So,
not
what about this
dig
quest?
deep.
That do you need any help with it? We can help you. We
I-
are here for you, Tybalt. You are part of our family.
That's very kind. I don't really know how much you could help me. I personally do not know where the person I'm looking for is at.
Do not worry. We will travel the worlds together. All of us as a team.
Question.
We will hunt him down and I will feed him to my sword.
Okay,
for
question.
you.
Question. How well
I got a
versed do
phone.
you think would Noemi be at like geography? Or like beyond like Flostayne? Like would she know when Tybalt says that he's from like this place, like would she know where that place is, or
Let me check your character sheet. Here
or would
real
any of
quick.
us know where that place?
Yeah, would any
Yeah,
of us know?
you guys know the countries of the world that you live in.
Okay.
Of course we do. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know basic geography.
Sweet.
Like if you look at the map in the Evernathis info,
Mhm.
so you guys are the orange continent of Flostayne, right? Shair Baleria is the big, like, semicircle country to the northeast of you guys.
Mm. I see, I see. Okay, so he just kind of hopped on over. He didn't actually get that far. Noemi sees this opportunity and she says, if you want, we can help you compare notes on where you've searched before. Maybe he's more out west and we can accompany you.
I mean, it is very possible. My last information was that he had chartered an airship to Flostayne, which is why I came out this way anyways. I don't exactly know if he's still in this country or if he has moved on. It would depend. That's kind of why I was heading to Flostayne to see if someone there would be able to tell me a little bit.
Noemi's gonna put her hand on Tybalt's shoulder and
God
says,
damn it, Emille.
you know, we're here for you. And then she goes, what do you think about a theme song?
I'm no bard, but
We have a bard
I
right
like
here. Just gonna jazz hands at Kytheron.
Jazz hands.
I swear that's exactly what Kytheron will sing.
Take it away.
Emille and Byggen specifically. Yes, there is Byggen's character sheet. Yeah, okay. When you guys like catch it, since you guys are the ones talking about it in chat right now, I'm gonna give you this for free. You guys catch it. He said that his parents were nobility in his country, and then said that he was accused of regicide. Regicide is not the murder of your parents or nobility. That is the murder of the king.
Right.
So I was just letting you guys know that, like,
he killed. Yep.
Yeah, like
you
he got framed
guys
for murdering royalty. Or
Yeah.
murdering
That's
king.
what he theme song.
But he said he was framed for murdering his parents.
His parents, yes.
And that regicide is a crime punishable by death.
We are. Oh.
He killed
Wait,
his,
so he is the
well, he
prince.
framed him.
That's why I was saying that, like, Emille and Byggen, you guys realize that when he says he was framed for killing his parents in regicide, you guys, like, Emille, you're noble enough to put that together, and Byggen,
I slammed the table in
you
shock
guys,
when I figure out.
Yeah, you have enough intelligence to realize, oh, he's not just nobility. He's like, he's in an echelon even above Emille's nobility.
He's the
He's an advanced nobility.
God.
He is.
He's got that premium subscription to nobility.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Biggest you can be king.
Yo, he's out of my league now. I don't know what you guys are talking
Bro, come on.
Byggen,
the
as you
prince and the
slam your
pauper? The prince and the pauper?
as you slam your hand on the table, like everyone turns to you. Are you okay?
Love coffee.
They do bring you coffee, and because you didn't give them like a
you for the
specific
coffee.
order, they bring you like black coffee with like a sugar cube and like a
Ooh.
teaspoon of milk.
Ooh.
So it's still pretty bitter, but there is like a subtle sweetness and a subtle creaminess to it.
I hit him with the
Mm.
rich people food.
Rich people.
Rich people food.
Sorry,
yum.
I said that under my breath.
You guys watch as they bring Tybalt his coffee, and like it is about the color of like fresh cedar in
Good
the
coffee.
spring,
He got the good coffee.
and he
Staring
like
at like
he downs half the glass in like one drink.
Oh my gosh.
I look at my drink and kind of compare it and just rich people.
Having this conversation, Lady Vivienne looks over and is like, "Well, Mr. Tybalt, it does sound like you've had a rough go of it in the past. Please, if there's anything that me or my husband can do to offer hospitality to such a important individual, let us know." Tybalt just raises his hand and is like, no, my lady. I am no longer a noble until my name is cleared of the crime that I didn't commit. So treating me any better than anyone else is just not something that I would feel comfortable with. She just nods, and about that time, Nadia gets up, having maybe eaten a quarter of her plate, and is like, if you'll excuse me, I have business to attend to. And she exits out of the dining hall.
Noemi kind of like has Helki with her, and she's going to yeah. Let me actually think about this.
Everyone's gonna follow her.
Actually,
Actually,
you know what? No, Naomi is just gonna be like, oh, excuse me for one moment. I need to use the facilities, and she looks over at Emille and Byggen and Kytheron and Tybalt, and kind of like tilts her head, kind of like goes after what's her name, Nadia.
I kind of turn invisible and follow her.
At the table, you just turn invisible.
Noemi groans and like just mutters
okay,
like,
hold on.
My subtleness means nothing.
just like
How do you turn invisible?
I play a jaunty melody and turn invisible.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. You didn't have the spell invisibility. You have to play your instrument of the bard.
plays the whole song.
Oh,
So you guys,
sing the theme song.
Yeah.
You guys watch as Kytheron pulls out this like stringed instrument and begins to play music, drawing everyone's attention to him. In this silent dining hall, except for like your voices and the rustling of the servants. And then all of a sudden, he is gone.
Our leader, everyone.
Yep.
Lady
I
Vivienne
see.
like clutches her chest and is like, is he all right?
Oh yeah, that's normal. Don't worry, please, don't no heart attacks here. Noemi's gonna tell Helki to find Lord Belzahar and tell him that we have suspicion on a certain character.
Helki flies off. Do you still go like act like you're going to the bathroom?
Oh yes, yes. And then she again tilts her head subtly at the rest of the party.
Kytheron, you have advantage on your stealth to get out of this room, but you did just turn invisible in front of a whole bunch of people. So roll me stealth, just straight roll, because you're trying to move after you turned invisible in front of a whole bunch of people, but you have invisibility, which gives you advantage on stealth, so it's just a straight roll. So roll me stealth.
He canceled himself out.
Ooh, let's go. That should be good enough, right?
I hope so. Well,
Sneak plus 100.
Slowly, you squeeze out of your chair so you don't have to move it back from the table.
Can I
But
hear
you-
this?
No, like you don't you guys don't see the chair move back or anything like that. He squeezes out without moving the chair back.
Slithers.
Slowly, but you do make it out of
Oh, we didn't catch it.
no. You do make it out of the dining hall following behind Nadia. I cannot.
Substitution jutsu.
Nope, none of y'all even catch him leave.
He's quick.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll for Tybalt.
What can I say?
I have to know.
Oh my god. That sword changed everything, man. Oh my god.
It's okay.
Nope.
It's okay. Tybalt
Oh my
wouldn't
God.
even. I feel like even if Tybalt saw, he would be too polite. He wouldn't
Actually,
say
his
anything.
Tybalt's passive perception catches it actually.
But
because he has a passive perception of 16.
but Tybalt's too polite.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
not
no,
gonna
Tybalt
say
just-
anything.
Tybalt just like puts his head in his hands and kind of shakes his head and just mutters something under his breath.
He's one of us already.
I'm going to turn to Lady Vivienne and say, there is one more thing I'd like to discuss. Aside from that, I'm going to like motion over to where Kytheron was.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Calling me out.
Trying not to spit out my black coffee.
It's the morning show, you know.
In addition to our investigations yesterday, we also discovered some shocking news the night prior. If you would, I would appreciate your cooperation in ensuring all castle staff and members not leave the premises on any occasion.
That's right. You did come and see me yesterday about one of my servants leaving.
Yes, and we have reason to believe that someone here might actually be under the influence of the succubus.
Dun, dun, dun.
That sounds dreadful.
Rest assured, we will exercise the utmost caution in finding whoever this is.
It'd be really
Thank you
funny.
very
It'll be
much.
really funny when he says, "Exercise the utmost caution." A chair tips over.
Oh boy.
She places her hand on your shoulder, Emille, and looks you in your eyes and just, I promise that I will be as cooperative as possible.
That's suspicious.
That's also
I'm thinking the
suspicious.
same. Can I roll insight to see her intention or something?
Can I also do the same?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can roll insight. I also need you to make me a charisma save.
Ooh.
16.
I
Ooh.
will
Did
roll her
So big with the eyes.
insight first.
With the big
Ooh,
brain.
that doesn't sound good.
Okay.
And then charisma save.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
good.
No, that's good enough.
No, Byggen, you don't have to roll a charisma save.
Oh.
bless it,
Oh,
bless it.
Byggen's-
I
Uh-oh.
choked on my coffee a little bit. I choked on my coffee.
Really strong black coffee.
Oh, it kind of tastes like shit.
I mean, you're not wrong. Give me just a second.
Emille ain't no simp, bro.
Okay. That should have been a wisdom save. I do apologize, Emille, but I'll let you go ahead and use the 16 that you rolled anyways.
Ooh, okay.
Imagine a 1 on the wisdom.
Emille, you're the closeness of Lady Vivienne, proximity wise, as she's leaned forward towards you, you do feel like heat start to rise up in your neck,
Oh my, bro.
Oh.
but you're able to
Oh.
keep
Yo.
your
Hey, yo.
you're cool about it and whatnot.
Steamy.
Byggen,
Oh,
with a 16 insight, man, if you didn't know any better, she's coming on to Emille.
Oh. Oh.
I sip my coffee like and just
Wait,
nod
I'm
a little
no
bit like.
home wrecker. I have
Hmm.
morals.
And I look over at Emille. I just nod at him a little bit, like.
Animal life.
I look back at her, but subtly and just.
Yeah, like, man, if you didn't know any better, she's trying to get a piece of Emille right now.
Yeah, I
Understandable.
nudge Emille's foot. I nudge Emille's foot real quick, try to get his attention, and I'm like, nod at him.
You are able to resist her charm.
And I would know that she's trying to charm me, right?
Oh no, this isn't a spell or anything.
The Riz.
It's the Riz.
This is just her natural charisma.
You need
Her
a
natural
Riz save.
riz. But no insights into her intentions at all.
I have
With
insights on her intentions.
with an 11, man, you're about like Byggen. If you didn't know any better, and I mean, really and truly, you probably don't. Depending on your past history and love life. Because I think you are the youngest member of the party.
No way, really.
I think so.
Let me double check my age, but I'm pretty sure I made him like mid-20s.
Even still, I even at
that's
mid
still
20s, I
right.
think you're the youngest member of the party.
Emille, I'm still like nodding at you.
Just a baby.
Slightly.
I'm just a baby. So I don't know like where your proclivities or interests lie when it comes to like courting or stuff of that nature. Mostly because it's probably dictated by your parents, unless you've been sneaking around.
A rebel.
Good boy.
You slut.
What?
You man slut.
Oh my god.
But man, if you didn't know any better, she's trying to make a pass at you.
Ooh.
Does
Wait. Kytheron's invisible. I'm running out the room. We don't
Wait,
see this,
Kytheron's
right?
Like,
I'm
no,
not in that
you guys
room.
are gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not
It's just
here.
me watching this, like,
It's Byggen and Tybalt just
Drinking
being
his
like,
coffee.
huh?
I nudge Tybalt, like, you know?
Tybalt leans over Byggen and is like, I mean,
I'm still nodding.
her husband might kill Emille, but it would be, you know,
Mike.
he looks
I'm-
up. He looks
way
up
he
and
says
down at Vivienne, who has like an appearance of like 25,
Mhm.
like, and is like, it might be worth it if you could get away with it.
But and then I just nodded to Tybalt like, yeah.
Damn,
And then back at Emille like,
I'm going to let out a small chuckle. And, be
morals,
like,
guys.
and then I'm
Ye-
going to, I guess, take her hand, take it off my shoulder, and be like, I appreciate your help.
I'm too young.
And if you'll excuse me, I need to get ready for the day. I'm going to get up, walk straight to the barracks, and change my shorts.
Can I notice anything as he was walking out?
If you want to roll, sure.
This is what you perceive. Oh my god, this is what you perceive.
I up the coffee as he walks
Read
out.
everything, man.
Wait,
I'll
Tybalt
also be
perceives
taking
too,
my
right?
leave. I'll also be
Okay, I'm
taking my
pretty
leave.
sure.
But I'm gonna go in a separate room in the barracks.
There really isn't a separate room. You guys like share a room.
I'm giving him like 5 minutes. I'm gonna give him a minute.
I think he needs
You
it
you
now. I
like
think
you
he needs
notice
something.
like you don't notice anything obtrusive. It's not like anyone could tell, but you do notice that there is a
I
slight
can tell.
waddle
You
in
can
his
feel it.
gait as like he's trying to get not get
noticed the waddle.
something. Yeah. Let's see.
Walk of shame.
Well, this is a walk of shame.
I'm walking back with
Oh,
Tybalt.
Wait.
yeah, no,
Oh,
Tybalt absolutely.
Oh no.
Well, I was gonna say,
I'm
doesn't
exposed.
Tybalt just like perceive anyways?
No, this
I
would
was-
be an active
Oh,
perception
okay.
thing.
I was like,
Guys, oh my
Tybalt, I
gosh,
was like,
let
Tybalt,
me
you
respect.
saw that, right?
Respect.
We don't say anything. It's a natural bodily function. We shouldn't shame him for this.
We shouldn't shame him, guys. Come on. Yo, Kentucky, you pass. You pass.
Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, Tybalt's actually the youngest member of this party right now. As like he's
Oh, yeah.
21. But he's like, yeah, you really shouldn't make fun of him. Let's not tell Kytheron because Kytheron will run it into the ground.
When you're older, it'll be funnier.
Someone
It's
tell
fine.
me.
Just give him a
Oh,
second.
gosh.
Just give him a second.
Oh no, I understand completely what I saw. Like, I might have been nobility, but nobility is a little bit different
we
from
just
where
saw
I'm
his
from.
nobility for sure. So
I don't think we've seen his nobility just yet. If you get my drift.
yet.
I mean, have you seen him fully nude?
We've been in the bath.
That doesn't mean you were looking at him.
I
What does it? Did it?
Scan the room to make sure we're good with danger.
Nah, that's what they caught it.
I mean, those are usually not the kinds of like hidden weapons I'm looking for.
A weapon. He's had a few minutes. Let's go check. I jokingly just pat Tybalt on the shoulder, like, come on, let's go get him.
Yeah, like again, just let's not.
Want to help that?
We'll see. Come on.
After this awkward exchange, Noemi and Kytheron, what are you guys doing?
I am following Nadia.
Noemi is getting a cup of water. She grabbed a cup of water that she had, and she's running after the last place she saw Nadia go, and
It's not hard to find her.
Oh.
Like, I mean, she's not moving very fast. She's just kind of like walking towards the stairs, and you probably catch her as she's beginning to ascend the first flight of stairs.
Oh, well, in that case, no, I don't want to run into her. I just want to, like, have her in my sights.
Yeah, no, it's
okay.
not hard to do. Kytheron, how close are you following to Nadia?
I am at a good 6 feet distance.
6 feet.
6 feet
You have
distance.
an hour of invisibility. That's how long the spell lasts.
Sweet.
If you two can keep her in your sights, and you watch as she goes to the second floor of the castle and heads off in a direction not towards the laboratory that you guys found the other day, and not to the third floor where her room is at, but she goes into like a side room eventually and shuts the door behind her.
Noemi is gonna use blood sense to make sure that she's still in the room.
She is.
Okay.
You also feel other assumedly people in the room with her.
That's suspicious. She is. Is there a way? Can she send messages with Helki, or is that like if Helki's not in area, that doesn't?
If Helki is not within a certain distance of you,
Mhm.
then you cannot speak with her telepathically.
Okay, I think I sent Helki off to find a Z-Lord again.
Althazar,
Yes. So she's gonna whisper to the air and say, Kytheron, I don't know if you're here, but there's more than one body in there. Where's the rest of the group? And she's going to cast armor of
Agathis?
yeah on herself with the cup of water.
Are you going to cast it via a first level spell, or are you going to cast it at a higher level with your warlock spell slot?
The warlock spell slot.
So you're going to cast it at higher level when you cast this spell using spell slot of second or higher. You temporary hit points for each spell slot. Your warlock spell slots, I think, are 4th level now. So you should have 2 first level spell slots and then 2 4th level spell slots, I think. Yes.
Yes, I think so. Yep.
Okay, so with that, you gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration, which is an hour. So you have 20 temporary hit points, Noemi.
She asks Kytheron if there's any way to signal the rest of the group where we are, because Helki is not here, and she really doesn't want to go in alone.
Are we outside?
I am outside.
No, you guys are on the second floor.
I'm on the second floor, but like I'm outside the door. Like I'm not like the door's closed, right? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's locked.
I'm gonna tell Noemi. No.
No, what?
What?
No. I cannot do anything to tell the rest of the people, but you know what I will be doing? And I use this guy's self.
But he's invisible.
Yeah, you're invisible.
But
right?
but you're invisible.
Disguise self will break your invisibility, and that's the only time that you can use it in a day, I think.
Yeah.
Let me check your instrument of the bards. You can use an action once the instrument has been used to cast a spell. It can't be used to cast the same spell. Right. So yeah, you can't cast invisibility again today if you break your invisibility now.
That is A-okay. Question: I am how tall are people?
Huh?
Are you asking for disguise self?
Yeah.
Let me find it real quick.
Also, question. Since I used the armor at a higher level, do I have any more spell slots left?
You have 1 4th level spell slot left, and you have 2 1st level spell slots. still.
Okay, gotcha. 4.
The changes wrought by the spell hold up to physical inspection. For example, you can seem 1 foot shorter or tall. How tall is Kytheron already?
6 feet.
Holy hell, you're tall.
Then your height does not change. Depending on who you're trying to turn into.
I want to turn into the Lord.
Yes, Balthazar, your height does not change. He is also 6 foot.
Oh,
Sweet.
I'm sorry. The Lord
You do
was
gain
less
about
intimidating.
you do gain about 30 pounds of muscle
Oh my
in this
gosh.
form. Like, it's not real muscle; it's just an illusion.
Oh.
But like your body like shapes, and you gain about 30 pounds of just muscle. You're dressed in his black garments. Your hair changes to like jet black. You can change it to where you have the sword that he carries on his hip at his hip, but it is
Sweet.
not an actual sword.
Okay.
Question. Does the invisibility break first and then Noemi sees the change, or does the invisibility break and then he's already Lord?
No, the invisibility breaks and you see the illusion being crafted.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sweet. Okay.
Noemi whispers, "Are you sure this is a good idea without half the party?"
Trust me, young one. I will just ask my dear daughter if she is okay.
Okay, Noemi says, "Okay, but no flirting with her. She's your daughter."
I am a father. I would never.
I've seen anime.
You dummy. That's not regular anime arcs.
All right. What are you doing after you change into Lord Balthazar?
I'm just gonna walk closer to where she is. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go towards that area.
You are at the door. The door is shut.
I'm going to knock and call out her name in Balthasar's voice
That's already.
with my actor feet.
Which does, let me check.
I will click it. I clicked it.
Awesome. Thank you for linking that. Skilled at mimicry, increase your charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You have advantage on charisma deception performance checks. Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll a performance yet, just because there's a door between you two. And therefore it is easier to misconstrue voices.
Sweet.
You hear Nadia just, can I help you, Father?
Hi. Yes, I will. I wanted to check up on you. Your friends, I suppose, mentioned something about you looking a bit down. So I wanted to check up on you to see what was happening.
You hear the door begin to open. And she doesn't come all the way out, but she does open it enough to where you can see her face.
Okay, sweet.
No, Father, I just had a rough night last night. It was very tedious, and I'm just a little bit tired.
Question, God.
Yes.
Can I charm her into letting me inside?
You absolutely can try.
Oh, okay. No,
How
I
are
can't.
you doing this?
I would like to. Oh, okay, no, okay. Instead of okay, I will not charm her with my. Like I was talking more about the charm person enchantment,
Mm.
but no,
You can
I
just try to
think
convince her to let you come inside. You are right now.
Yeah,
She believes that you're her father.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna convince her. I'm gonna persuade her into letting me in because we have some pressing matters to talk about.
With this, I'm not going to have a persuasion. I'm going to have a deception check.
That is okay. Yes.
You still do have advantage, so you're going to take the higher of the two numbers rolled.
1 sec. Let me just. I just closed it. Okay. Deception check. Check. Click.
Let me see. What did you roll?
18. Oh wait, advantage 23.
The higher on the Taurus. Yeah, 23.
I'm trying to see. You rolled an 11 on the die. No,
16.
a 16 on the die. Okay, I was just making sure.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. She's like, all right, you can step in for a moment. I am very busy though, so please be careful not to disturb any of the magical going-ons. As you step into the room, walking past her, she's got the door open. You notice that this is another magical laboratory. This might be her personal one, as it does not look uniform to the one you were in the other night.
Okay.
Does she close the door?
She does not.
Okay. Noemi's gonna sneak up closer.
This will
would I
cause
be
you
in
to make
vision?
me a. If you roll me a stealth check, you could probably get into vision.
No. Oof. Noemi is not stealthy.
She doesn't seem to notice you yet, but that's because her attention is on her father. You are able to get into vision, like sight into the room, but you know that if she turns around at any moment, she is going to see you.
Okay, yeah, Naomi's gonna back off a little bit so she can't see me. But
Okay.
but I got a glimpse into the room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You also notice that it is a magical laboratory as well. Not something similar to what you were in the other night. Looks to be probably her own personal laboratory.
Do I notice any like other bodies or because my blood sense shows that there's multiple.
No, you do not see any other. With a cursory glance, you do not see any other people in the room.
As I back away, can I use blood sense again?
There are people in there, aside from Kytheron and Nadia.
Oh.
It feels too big to be an animal, so you're assuming it's a person.
More sus.
Very sus.
As you walk in, Kytheron, Nadia looks at you and is like, what is the pressing issue that you have, Father?
Well, some people, your friends, have noticed you were a bit disturbed this morning, a bit off, and you left quite early. Did you even finish your meal, your breakfast?
I wasn't terribly hungry.
How
But
come?
I'm just tired, and the exhaustion weighs more on me than food right now. I do apologize, though.
Can I take a look inside the room? Like, can I check and see if there's like any like anything going on?
She looks to be in the middle of some magical experiment. You can roll me an Arcana check if you want.
Okay. Damn.
Unfortunately, you're not really sure what she's doing. You're not a trained mage. Your magic comes from your personality and the power that your personality has. She is a studied magician. But you do not notice anyone else in the room. And Noemi did tell you that there are people in there.
Yeah. Hmm.
I should feel right as rain by this afternoon.
Yeah. How come? Like, are you gonna take a nap?
I will be resting as soon as I finish what I'm doing, yes.
What are you up to?
Just experiments that my tutor has asked me to perform to practice more.
What type of experiments?
This is where I'm going to need you to make me a performance check. Because, so a 13.
Oof.
You can a successful wisdom insight check contested by your charisma deception check allows the listener to determine if you're a fake. All right. She does cock an eyebrow for a moment. Just, it's unusual for you to be so interested in my studies, Father. But I'm finishing up an experiment that my teacher asked me to perform. If I can get the results correct, she says that she'll recognize me as an actual wizard.
Hmm.
Can Noemi hear this conversation?
Sure. I mean, they're not speaking softly, but they're not speaking loudly either.
Okay. Naomi's gonna telepathically check up with Helki, like, hey, you find the Lord yet?
You get images of her looking for him.
Master.
I know it may seem strange of me to be so concerned, I guess, about your studies. But with recent events going on, I wouldn't want anything happening to my dearest daughter.
Thank you for your concern, but I promise that I'm not outside of the castle after hours after curfew, and other than studying hard to be able to pass my tutor's final test, um, I'm taking care of myself.
What is this final test that you're speaking of?
She has me making a potion.
For what?
Um, it is a simple potion of speed.
I see. I see.
Due to the school of magic that I plan to be studying, um, she said that a potion of speed would be the best thing to show that I am on the right track to being able to claim to be a wizard of that school of magic.
And who exactly is this tutor of yours?
You know, Father, it is the tiefling woman that lives
Oh,
in the Mage's Tower.
Why, yes, that one.
of course. Of course. Hmm. Is that why you've been tired this past few nights? Because you've been working hard on your studies?
Yes, sir.
Well,
If you want to,
right.
you can roll me an insight check,
I will.
Kytheron, to
I
see
will.
if you think she's telling the truth. With a
Yes.
19, she seems to be very truthful. It's not like she's hiding anything.
Mm-mm.
Now, if she is telling the whole truth, that might be a little bit different, but to your like insight, she does seem to be telling the truth.
Well, kiddo, I think I will just let you go on with your day. If you need anything, any assistance from the from the from your friends or from me, just don't be afraid to call.
I promise.
And I give her a pat on the head. And I
Now,
walk away.
here's the problem.
Too much affection.
Too much affection. Oh no.
When you pat her on the head, the size difference of your hand versus Balthazar's hand is like the illusion fades because you're not the same size as Balthazar. And while it doesn't like break the illusion over you, she can feel that she passes through your hand to a point.
Okay.
She looks at you briefly and is like, "Father?" And with that, she is going to make a check to see if she can break through the disguise. Because upon close inspection, the disguise is perfect. But when there is a discrepancy, they get a chance to save for it.
Can I deceive her and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I must have missed. No?
No, because she felt your hand touch her. It's just there's about a
Just a
half an
weird
inch
gap.
space
Yeah.
before like what your hand looks like should touch her and your
Mm-mm.
hand touching her. What is your spell save DC, Kytheron?
Which one is this? Which one is this spell say? Oh, 15.
15. She is going to be making a investigation check against your spell save DC.
Give me that 14. Give me that 14, baby.
Let me see if wizards
Give me
are
that 14.
This is a lesson to not be
okay.
affectionate to your children.
That's true. It's true. I should have embraced
She
the
is going to
If
have
my
a plus. She's going to have a +6 to this roll.
if my dad ever pat me on the head, I'd be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Who the
Fuck, get away from me.
Okay,
You're not my
so
son.
she needs a 9 or better on the die to figure out.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my god, you are so lucky.
Yo, I saw that 6 and I thought it was a 9 for a second. For a quick
Blessed by the
second.
gods, dude. Oh.
She's like, maybe I am being a little bit overzealous in my studies. I could have swore
Honey,
I didn't feel your
honey,
hand touch my head when it was supposed to.
honey, you should go to bed. You should rest up. It's been a tough night for what I can say.
I
No
promise. In the
study
next
is
hour,
worth your
I will go to
mental
bed.
health.
I promise. It should only take me an hour longer to complete this, and then once I do that, I will go and rest for a while. I promise. Okay.
Okay, just come find me as soon as you finish. All right?
All right.
Promise?
Yes, sir.
Can I roll insight to make sure she's
Yeah.
actually
Go ahead and roll insight. Yeah, she seems like she will do exactly what she said she would do.
all right? Well, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna touch any door.
As you leave, she shuts the door.
Okay, phew. I ain't touching nothing anymore.
Outside, and she was like, "Did you see anyone in there?"
I did not.
Noemi uses blood sense again. Is there like more people? I mean, the same amount?
Same amount as before Kytheron entered.
Noemi's like, "I swear, there's other living things in there." And then she tells
I'm
Kytheron,
thinking.
because she could hear the conversation outside, right? She tells Kytheron,
Mm-hmm.
"Did we ever look into the tutor?"
She's the one who went, who gave you the abyssal bracelets.
I don't think we ever did.
No, she's the tiefling woman is the one who gave you the bracelets that detect abyssal magic.
Yeah. But I don't think we ever looked into her, right?
Other than
Mm.
going and visiting her and getting her help, no.
No. Yeah.
Noemi's gonna say, like, "It sounds like we have an hour."
It does. It does. But let's think about this. Why would she help us? Maybe to steer us far away from her being suspicious?
Well, you guys decide on what you guys are doing next. We're going to flip back over to the barracks as Emille comes back after changing his pants. What are you and Byggen and Tybalt all doing?
Getting
Laughing.
this stuff appraised? Yeah, yo.
Oh, yeah. Appraised?
So the only thing that is not there in the pile is the short sword, which is at Kytheron's hip. There was the necklace, the pendant, the cloak, and the armor.
Chainmail?
Yes, chainmail.
Okay.
To get that appraised, you would have to go see the mage in town.
Oh, I
To
thought
see
there
if
was
it
no
was
mage in town.
No, remember it's the tiefling woman that you took your stuff to originally.
You're right.
Yeah, let's do
If that will tell you if it's magic or not, and then she can identify it as well.
Off down.
We're off to see the tiefling.
She is right
Wonderful
here in this
tiefling of
tower.
This place.
Appraisal.
You guys head off with the spoils that you got yesterday. Knocking on her door. You remember the little automaton that was acting as her familiar the last time you were there. That is not what opens the door, like the small door this time. What opens the small door this time, I will pull up for you. Her familiar seems to have taken on a different form. Let me find my familiar references.
Would this form be familiar?
Oh, Lord. You guys are killing
Someone's
me.
coming for
Small, killing me.
Kytheron's position.
You taught him everything I know.
Need to actually be a
He's my young
familiar and not
Padawan.
be like crazy looking.
That's all it takes sometimes, not to be crazy looking.
Not to be crazy looking. All right. Don't mind the stats and whatnot that are on the page of this thing. I'm gonna post it in the group. Well, actually, I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna show you the one I will take the one I'm going to use. Just a second. And I will put it in chat.
I love the bumblebee nod.
It's so cute, right?
Oh, son of a bitch. You'll have to click on the link and see it.
Ooh. Shiny.
Oh,
Looks like a gremlin.
That's kind of cute.
It
That's
opens
kinda
the door and just...
Oh.
Aw.
Keep it.
Aw.
And you,
Yoink it.
Emille, you hear in your head, how can we help you?
We're here to visit the tower's master.
is it
We
talking?
have some items and seek her services.
1 second, and we will get her. Please, come in.
It's losing it.
Everything.
Everything's crazy.
Everything is ominous.
Why is everyone talking to
Everything's
objects?
It opens the door with its tail and allows you guys to come in, and you see the same gilded elevator begin to descend.
Mm.
If you will scroll up and OC talk to the blue tiefling lady, if you need a refresher of what she looks like.
I touch myself music videos
Blue
there.
tiefling lady.
Uh,
I went past Titus.
Yeah, we got past Titus.
We're past
Oh.
Hiccup.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there
Yep.
she is. Okay,
I see
okay.
her.
I see
Oh.
her.
Sully looking kind of delectable.
I like how it's
Sully about to get sullied.
Sullied.
Monsters Inc.
Oh my
What were we even talking about?
I don't know.
That
you
was
guys
literally
were
5
like,
months
don't
ago.
you guys
remember.
were like talking about how she looked like Sully from Monsters Inc. and you were comparing her to that, and then
it's
it's
the ears,
Oh.
the horns and ears.
and then like making lewd jokes about this tiefling wizard getting it apparently.
Sully about to get sullied. Okay.
Oh God. Anyway, hello.
Oh
Good
my
to see
God.
you again.
She is draped across her chase lounge that is in the elevator. Again, smoking a like nebulous hookah.
Oh.
And she just looks at you all and is like,
House off the hook.
"So you've returned. I trust that the bracelets I've
Okay.
given you are helping you in your investigation."
Absolutely. We've uncovered the creature's lair and are continuing to narrow down our search. But we come to you with another request today. Would you be able to help us in identifying these items?
Whip out the bag.
The
I will right now.
goods.
Yeah.
Of course. For those 4 items, I think that it will only cost you 5 gold for the identification and detection on whether or not they are magical.
I put my hand on Emille's shoulder. I'll cover the 5 if I get to pick the chainmail. Just don't
Fine
tell
by
me.
me.
There we go. All right. I take out 5 gold pieces. Stick my hand up to Sully.
She just waves her hand and the gold floats to her.
Kitty.
It'll take her about 20 minutes because she's going to cast them as a ritual. She first cast Detect Magic.
Damn, girl.
10 minutes later, she does tell you that every piece that you have brought her is magical. And then she cast Identify and explains that it does seem that all of it, like, she's like, all right, what would you like to know first?
I guess if the chainmail or
Yep.
what the chainmail is.
The chainmail. That is quite possibly the most simplest item here.
Damn it.
Damn.
Whoa, cheated.
Damn it! Yeah, I felt that.
Big sigh from the back from Byggen.
But
Big Elmo.
it is still magically enchanted.
It's magically delicious. Sorry.
You described the enchantment.
Yes. It is adamantine chainmail. It is one of the hardest metals in existence. And essentially, while you wear this chainmail, any critical hit against you, instead of doubling the damage, just becomes a normal hit.
Ooh.
So with
Wow.
adamantine chainmail, with adamantine armor, you cannot have a critical hit against you.
I'll take it.
Nice.
I'll take that for 5 gold. Thank you very much.
She looks over next to the necklace. The necklace is. Let me check here. I think that's what I want it to be. The necklace, she tells you, is a necklace of adaptation. While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment. You have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases or vapors, such as cloud kill, stinking cloud, inhaled poisons, and breath weapons of some dragons.
Stinky poo poo.
A95 mask.
Stinky poo poo.
Is that what it is?
It's essentially like it unsaves that any kind of like inhalant, like stinking cloud or cloud kill, stuff that you have to breathe in, or like the poison breath of a dragon, or like some sleep poisons that, like incense that are poisonous and make you fall asleep, or stuff like that. You have advantage on saving throws against if you wear this.
My necklace.
You don't hear this?
No, but I might.
We're gonna okay. Pocket that one.
As for the cloak, is a cloak of protection. It just gives you a +1 bonus to your AC while wearing it, and saving throws while wearing this cloak. Not super crazy.
Nice little bump. Okay.
Yeah.
Pocket.
And the last one is that amulet, right?
I believe so, yes.
Amulet, pendant, something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
It is not that. Let's see what this is.
Is that ominous?
I'm trying to figure out what it is. Because
think that's an
I
Axyl pop
was
thing.
upset, or I was a bad DM and did not have this stuff already.
It's okay, God.
Okay,
You are
God.
And
a
You're
fantastic
forgiven.
DM.
I'm an awful DM, I understand.
God, you okay?
It's okay, God. We always ask
Yeah,
God
God.
for stuff, but you know, we never ask him if he's okay.
Always ask who is God.
Why is
Who is
God?
God? Not how is God. It's true. Why is God?
Why is God? Oh no.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh no.
I don't want to be a Y. Can I not?
Oh my God.
YMCA.
Do. God damn it.
That's
It's
all
so
it
damn
takes.
catchy. It's so damn catchy.
Hmm. She looks and is like, interesting. This pennant is very valuable. I would be interested in buying it off of you, actually.
And what exactly does it do?
The pennant is of no consequence. It's just a piece of Ethereum. It is what is inscribed upon the pennant that is interesting. And she like essentially like shows you guys a rune that is inscribed into the Ethereum. This is the Vind rune. The pennant is what it is inscribed upon, but if you wanted to, you could eventually transfer the magic from the pennant into possibly a suit of armor, a pair of boots, or a cloak. It does take 8 hours for the transfer to work, and you have to have the items right next to each other when you do this. It will destroy the pennant, but the rune will then transfer onto whatever item you put it on. As it stands right now, you with this pennant you can use an action to fly up to 20 feet. If you don't land at the end of this flight, you fall unless you have another means of staying aloft. You cannot suffocate while wearing this pennant. And as a reaction, when you fall, you can cause yourself to take no damage from the fall. Once this ability is used, you cannot use it again until you finish a long or short rest. Also, while you are attuned to the rune, you can cast Levitate as a bonus action. And once you use this ability, it can also not be used again until you finish a short or long rest. If you transfer the rune onto a piece of armor that is non-magical, you gain a bonus to your speed of 5 feet while you wear the armor, and it will make you more stealthy. If you inscribe it onto a pair of boots or a cloak, you can convert up to 20 feet of your movement on each of your turns to flight. You can also cast the spell Featherfall once from the rune, and it takes a longer short rest to finish it. The rune is a very rare form of giant magic that has been lost to the majority of the populace here in Flostayne. Which is why I would be willing to buy this from you. Or trade for another magical item.
Trade, you say? What items do you have in stock?
Is there something in particular that you are looking for?
Well, perhaps something to let us travel easier. A fair trade for a rune such as this.
Actually, I do have something that I could trade you. That would make traveling a bit easier. $84. And she snaps her fingers, and the weird, like, purple, white, black kitten thing disappears for a second and comes back and is like carrying a rolled up carpet. I could trade you this, a carpet of flying.
No.
It's gonna
No.
be
Oh
right.
no. No.
Byggen, it's a carpet.
I know. That's everyone's dream, isn't it?
I can show you the
fly.
world. You can have Tybalt on the carpet.
It would make things a bit easier. This carpet is specifically 6 foot by 9 feet.
Oh.
Can carry up to 800 pounds. It does only have a flying speed of 30 feet, though.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's almost like I'm almost half the weight on that. How much do you weigh?
It can hold a maximum weight of 1,600 pounds.
Oh, 16. Okay.
But it flies at half speed if it carries more than its normal capacity.
All right, if we think like Kytheron and Noemi, I feel like they would want the carpet red.
If you were looking for something a little bit more what is the word I'm looking for?
Discreet?
You don't see flying carpets every day?
In Flostayne, flying carpets are in the bigger metropolis cities and the mega cities that float above the ground. They are a really easy way for people to travel. Because the cities, while they are very wide and big, they are built up instead of out. So flying is a must-have to get to some places on the bigger mega cities. Emille, you would know this, as you have been to a few of the mega cities in your lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, does Noemi still want the amulet?
Oh, Noemi's not there.
You gotta
But
guess.
we still gotta stake our claim because I think there was just the necklace or the amulet left.
Oh no, I had the scythe.
Wait, so what's
There was a folded up scythe in one of the other chests that was
Oh.
given to Noemi.
Yeah.
That's right, because the single item was the chainmail, right?
Yeah.
No,
the single item was the scythe.
Yeah, the single item was the
the
scythe.
Oh, right, and then you handed. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Okay, so
she's also like, if you want something more personal, I can give you, and she summons an illusion of essentially this like flying contraption. Everyone here has seen the Lost City of Atlantis, right?
The movie.
Ooh.
the Disney cartoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that movie, man.
So imagine like one of the
So
fish
good.
that fly, but it's like a single person fish. It's about 8 foot long and has a 14-foot wingspan, but it's not a fish. It's like a personal flying bike, essentially.
Mhm.
I can't find one.
She tells you, I also have a personal flight machine called an ornithopter.
And how quickly does this one travel?
It travels about the same speed, only it is a single person. Apparatus, whereas the carpet can carry multiple people. Let's see what else.
I like
What is
how
this?
Kytheron and I are like risking our lives. You guys are here squandering
Our stuff.
We're just
Bargaining.
shopping.
Bargaining.
Our stuff.
Let's see.
I feel like the carpet is the logical choice, but giant flying fish sounds kind of nice.
Does.
What is this? Give me just a second.
Is there like the medieval equivalent to rocket boots?
We should get a catapult.
Rocket boots.
We should get a catapult. That's how we'll travel.
You want rocket boots?
Is it a thing?
Give me a second. Let me check.
We should have a catapult. That's medieval traveling, right? Like launch.
Perfect.
I'd imagine it's like a giant gold.
There's boots of levitation and boots of flying.
Yeah, don't we have? Didn't we have? We had boots, didn't we? Did we not?
I think you had boots of springing and climbing.
We have shoes.
Oh, I also have a chariot, a flying chariot.
Oh. It can be like a gladiator.
Is it a chariot, but it flies without like being attached to something?
No, it comes with like magical flying creatures.
Okay, cool. It's like a bundle deal, you know?
Boy, what a steal. Oh boy.
Steals, not deals.
True.
I feel like we need something that we can carry easily, though.
The
Like
chariot
room.
only houses like 2 or 3 people at max. Let's see, what else is there transportation-wise?
I like how it's like she's like, I really want this thing. I can offer this, and everything's like Emille and Byggen are like,
I honestly do feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
If you need water travel, I do have a folding boat.
Water. What?
It is a folding boat. It folds up into a pocket size thing that you can carry, but it folds out to be a long boat. So you do have to paddle it yourself.
Would it fit a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people? Counting on my fingers.
Very possibly. Let me check.
Might as well grab that since we don't have any water travel.
Here's a wooden box.
We should get a group surfboard.
we should go fishing.
A group bicycle.
Fold into a 10-foot long, 4 foot wide, 2 feet deep boat.
That does not sound like 5 people.
Hold up to 4 medium creatures comfortably. It comes with 3 command words, right? That's the one command word. It becomes a 10 feet long, 4 foot wide, 2 feet deep boat. The boat has 1 pair of oars, an anchor, a mast, and a lateen sail. The second command word causes it to fold into a 24-foot long, 8-foot wide, 6 feet deep ship. The ship has a deck, rowing seats, 5 sets of oars, a steering oar, an anchor, a deck cabin, a mast with a square sail. The ship can hold 15 medium creatures comfortably.
A death cabin? Like what I heard?
Deck cabin.
A death
Oh.
Yes, we'll
Oh.
take it.
And then the
Death
third command word
cabin.
turns it back into a box. The box is a foot long, 6 inch, half a foot wide, and half a foot deep. It doesn't it's not what I thought it was. There's another one that folds into like a pocket square essentially. It weighs about 4 pounds and floats, and then you can store items inside of the box as well. And then when you speak one of the 2 command words, it turns into a ship or a boat.
Hmm.
Also, let's see. I mean, she is a very high level mage. It's not unheard of that she would have these kinds of things.
Okay, so she ain't sus.
No. Um. I have some another personal item. It is a cloak that when you speak the command word, it turns into a pair of bat wings for an hour. It gives you a personal flying speed of 60 feet.
Oh, that's edgy.
I'll take it. Sold.
Yes.
Once you use it, though, it takes up to 12 hours to regain use of them.
That's fine.
Wait, question. If you put the bat wings on Kytheron, who has bat wings?
He has skeletal wings.
Oh, skeletal bat wings. Would it be 4 wings?
When he invokes his necrotic shroud, which is the only time his wings show up, yes. If none of those strike your fancy, though, I can just buy them from you.
How much would you be offering?
2,500 gold.
Whoa.
Nah, guys. We have pewter now.
Platinum.
We have platinum now.
2,500. Yeah, that's 250 platinum.
We could buy like 4 magical items with that kind of money.
Yep.
This seems
Wait,
sus.
and you're only offering us 1?
Hang on. This seems
Hang
sus.
on a
Hang
second.
on a
You
second.
can border more than that. Come on.
No.
I'm giving you an item of equal or lesser value.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Wow. So are the bat wings lesser or equal?
They're a little bit lesser, but not by much.
Okay.
I think we
Essentially-
see the one that they want.
Above game, the pennant rune that you're wielding that you have is a very rare magic item,
Mm-hmm.
which is why that she will buy it for 2,500 gold.
Oh.
The flying carpet is also a very rare magic item, right?
Mm-hmm.
As well as the what was the other thing that I said? The ornithopter is also a very rare magic item.
So we're bartering on rarity, essentially, not gold value.
Right. Everything else that she's offered you has been of rare quality.
so the bat wings are rare.
The bat wings are rare, yes.
Darn.
So is the folding boat.
I mean, honestly, aren't they all rare? Hoard them all.
Well, so like the difference in price value, if you want to look at it, it's like buying a the rune is like buying a 2023 car, like a 2023 Tesla, and the bat wings are like buying a 2017 like race car, essentially, like
Oh.
sports car.
Okay.
Oh no, get the Tesla. The race
Alright.
car. The race car makes too much noise.
Well, I'm talking about price difference.
Oh, I don't know the
In
price of
real-world
race
price
cars.
difference.
I know nothing about cars. I just know Teslas
Uh,
are expensive. Actually, all cars are
Teslas
expensive.
very expensive.
I mean,
but like
Yep.
it's the difference between like 50 grand and like 25 grand.
So it's a big money difference, but the purpose that you're using it for is
Right.
kind of what you need to consider. So
Right. If you wanted something that was not transportation wise, there might be more stuff that is of equal value that she would trade for it. But you specifically said transportation.
yeah. Okay. I think I'm good with the bat wings, and can I beg for like an extra 1,000 gold? or 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 maybe like an extra 300 gold?
Make me a persuasion check, and on your persuasion check, I will tell you how much extra gold she is willing to give you. Okay. A 10 is not bad. It's about middle of the road. So she will throw on top an extra 350 gold.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. Let me add this to your
You said
character
350?
sheet. Yep, 350 gold. And you have I think they're called Wings of Flying.
on the nose name.
Yep. Yep, Wings of Flying.
No one's gonna show up or in the middle of battle going, "Look at my wings."
Like,
I mean,
"This
you have
is
a
my
60-foot
city.
fly
Where is
speed.
he?" Dude. Start dropping Batman lines.
Oh,
Where's
you
Trevor?
literally are Batman at this point.
You are.
Jesus Christ.
You are.
Tell me where the succubus is. Where is she? Where's Gertrude?
In dark alleys.
Where's
Start
Gertrude?
walking down dark alleys.
Oh.
God.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can find a picture of these things to put on here. God damn it. I cannot find a picture, so you'll just have to deal.
It's okay. I'm just thinking it's like Batman.
This'll do. Cancel. All right, Emille. You should see it in your journal.
Sweet.
Wings of Flying Model Bat.
Different models.
A wondrous item.
There is model bat or model bird.
Get the bat, it's
Oh.
cooler.
Batman over Birdman.
Flap, 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 flap.
Like, do you want to be
Sweet.
Batman or Hawkman? I'm like Batman. Better just his friend.
That's true.
It does require attunement. So the next time you have an hour to spend, you'll need to spend an hour to attune yourself to it.
Sounds good to me.
It helps if you talk to it.
God damn.
It really
Alright.
doesn't.
No. You just gotta wing it.
Oh, go to
Oh
hell.
my god.
My gosh.
I approve.
I do not. She looks at you as like, is there anything else I can help you with?
Say, you wouldn't happen to know where a succubus might be, would you?
Wow, wow.
Oh, how subtle.
Usually preying on sleeping victims, as they are not. Sleeping victims are a lot easier to entrance by doing it in their dreams.
Perhaps I should be more direct. This town is being terrorized by a succubus, and we found its lair and chased it out. And we're trying to find out where it might be now.
Succubus. Is that what is behind the abyssal magics?
That's correct.
That is interesting, as succubus are one of the lower forms of demon.
I may have missed that in demonology school here, but does that mean there's someone else we should worry about in the town?
You remember about that time that
Big giant dude, right?
it's not a succubus, it is a cambion.
Cambion?
Yes. A cambion is a higher form of demon.
And that would be Karaloth's master, right?
No, Karaloth
Oh, I
is
think
the
that's
cambion. She's
Karen.
not a
Karaloth
succubus.
is the camp. Oh, okay.
Aaron.
Karen.
Yep. Yeah,
I correct myself. A cambion actually.
Cambions are far more. What is the word? Difficult to deal with. As they have a little bit more power from their parentage. Cambions are used as soldiers for the princes of, or the demon lords. Most of them are demons, though some do come from devildom. They are used as captains and soldiers of bigger demonic forces, acting upon the will of their parent in that.
You know?
Hmm.
Suddenly Vivian seems sus too.
Yeah.
Everyone is sus
I feel
here.
like this person, this tiefling, is actually pretty clear. Especially if they've been here for a while.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I
Some Cambians are able to disguise themselves. They can teleport between different planes. They can use enchantment magics.
when you say
S-
teleport between planes, would that let them pass through any barrier that might be here in our plane?
If there's a barrier that keeps out, are you speaking of the barrier of the castle?
Yes.
The only way that a Cambion could get into that barrier is to be invited in.
Oh no. Hmm.
So if it has gotten inside of the castle, it has changed its appearance to someone that one of the Lord's family would trust and invite into the castle.
Or themselves. Dun dun dun.
And could we revoke that invitation in any way?
Unfortunately, those types of barriers, once it has been broken, it is unrevocable.
I see. Well, this does help us greatly, and I appreciate your insight. I guess you could say that the Cambion can be in the castle at this point.
It's gonna kick you out.
Hmm.
Oh my god, he walked out with it.
If you plan on fighting the Cambion, there are a couple things that you need to watch out for.
I'm going to.
First,
Yes.
first, they are a master of martial combat, usually wielding a demonic weapon as well. They also know limited magics given to them by their parent. And all Cambions can charm.
That's what I
If
should have asked for.
if they charm you, the only way to break it, aside from just being able to charm it, to being able to like resist the charm itself, is for someone to hurt the person that was charmed, or if the Cambion itself issues a suicidal command.
Hmm.
Once the charm is gone, though, they cannot be charmed again for the next 24 hours. Some Cambions also have special abilities heralding from their parents. But it's not something that I could easily tell you what it was, if that makes sense.
Yes. Well, I appreciate the extra advice. We'll take extra caution when we do find it.
Very good. They are crafty, so be on your guard.
Will do.
I
And then
bow.
I'm gonna point finger guns and pew 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 walk out.
Okay, I should have bowed. Turns into Batman once. Let's just go.
All right.
All right.
That's it for that adventure.
So we head back towards castle, right?
Yep.
What's up, Tybalt?
Tybalt.
As you guys head back to the castle, Noemi and Kytheron, are you guys looking for the rest of your team?
Yes.
We left. Wait, hang on. We're leaving. We're leaving her to her own devices.
Yeah, I mean, she cleared, right?
You have about an hour before
Mm.
she gets done with what she's doing.
Alright. I will. I'll follow Kytheron because yeah, he's not invisible anymore. Yeah, so I'll follow Kytheron and I'm assuming Hawkiesel has not found the Lord.
About the time that you guys get downstairs, she's like, I have. You get images of her sitting in front of Lord Balthazar, who is in the training grounds. And you kind of get the sense that she's asking, "What do you want me to relay to him?"
So I tell Kytheron that the Lord has been found in the training ground, and if we should tell him about the weird occurrences of his daughter.
I don't think we should. We don't want to give him the wrong impression that we're accusing his daughter.
That her daughter's been possessed in her sleep?
Yes. You should probably tell her. I mean, yeah, but we don't know if she's been possessed.
It's pretty sus to me.
I'm gonna check it out.
I will vote on approaching him at least and making it known that we are we have suspicion that it would be either Vivian, Lady Vivian, or his daughter.
Why Vivian? Why Lady Vivian?
The one seems sus. Well, right now, no. I mean,
You
I
seem
okay.
sus.
I think it's Natalie.
It's a what?
I don't know. What would Kytheron do? Like, what do you think we should do? What would you do? We have an hour. My armor lasts an hour. Chop chop. Kytheron does not respond. Okay, Noemi's gonna tell Helki that she's gonna be there and she's gonna meet Lord Balzahar in the training grounds. Cause she also sends bodies in there, and there's no one, like, you know, like that's sus.
Okay. Hi. Sorry, my headphone turned off.
Oh, sorry.
Tell him we felt someone, like a presence in Nadia's room,
You
and
did?
you did whatever.
What? I did?
Yeah, you smelled the people, and it revealed
Yes,
three other
that's what I
people.
said.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Why are you asking me?
I'm
I did?
asking, no, I'm
Huh?
asking what would you do?
I would tell them of this, of the
So we
people
are
there.
going to Lord Balzahar and telling.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
gonna warn them.
gosh.
We're gonna warn him, and we're gonna tell, like, when we went to check up on his daughter, because she was looking very tired from dinner and left abruptly. There was no one else inside her room. Okay, but like, leave the part where I impersonated him. I don't think that will sit well with him. Cool.
So what are you guys doing?
We're going to Lord Balthazar.
To warn him.
All right. As you guys go to Lord Balthazar, it is a quick jaunt from where you currently are to where Helki is, Noemi. It is deeper inside the castle, and there is a back little area of the castle that is a training ground, specifically for the Lord and his family. It is not the like guards training area. As you go to him, you see him there in just his trousers. No shirt, no robes, no pageantry of any kind. And you you see him there with his Zweihander, and he is practicing with he's practicing his swordsmanship when you approach.
Does he notice us?
Not at the moment. He is very engrossed in what he is doing. You'll probably have to get his attention.
I knock on the wall. No, wait. I play my flute.
You play okay. As you play your flute, he does stop and look over at you and is like, ah. And he stabs
No,
his.
wait. But here's the kicker. I'm playing Careless Whisper on the flute.
What?
That
What?
is all.
Why?
Why?
Bard things.
Bard things. All right. He stabs his Zoender into the ground and like goes and picks up like a essentially a terry cloth and begins to wipe the sweat from his face and his shoulders and comes over and stands in front of you and Noemi.
And I give a bow to him and I let him know, Lord Balthazar, we just wanted to notify you of some strange occurrences that we noticed this morning. And I look over at Kytheron and I said, I don't know if it was a related or a coincidence or not, but we had breakfast with your family and noticed that your daughter seemed very unrested, and she said that she had a long night. She didn't finish her breakfast and hurried out. To which, when we followed her, she went into a locked room on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
And well, with my blood sense, I sense that there are multiple beings in there. But when we went to check, it was just her. And she said that she was working on something. Her tutor assigned her for an hour, and that the succubus is not done yet. And I look over at Kytheron.
I look over at Noemi. It's not a succubus.
Okay, not a succubus. The Karen, the
Cambridge.
The Cambian.
Cambias. Cambias.
The Cambian can be in your castle.
And so I look at Lord Balthazar. In short, we have reason to believe that the problem is not done, and I have a feeling that she's still within the castle.
We have a feeling that the Cambion,
Karen.
We'll call her Karen for short, or Carol, or whatever. Has taken a liking to your daughter.
So let me make sure I understand. You believe either that my only daughter is in league with this demonic entity,
No, not in
or
league.
that,
You're
or
right there,
that
Mister.
my daughter is being targeted by
That's
said
the
entity.
one.
We fear she might be in danger.
We fear that she's being influenced while she is vulnerable in her sleep.
Her current tutor is the mage that lives
The
in the
tiefling.
town.
Tiefling.
Yes.
Tieflin, yes. And we understand she's been here in the town for a long while, so I don't think she has any motive of attacking the town. But either something seems off, and I wouldn't keep my guard down around her just in case.
Well, we don't know anything. I don't know about the tutor, but I do know that your daughter looked very unwell this morning.
She has been spending long hours at night studying. Is there a reason that you suspect, other than the fact that you were able to sense other people in the room with her, that my daughter might be targeted by this thing?
Did we tell him about the first night?
You told him that you sensed something in the castle, but I don't think you told him that Nadia was connected to it in any way.
Well, I'm going to let him know that the first night that we met Karen in the room, we saw Nadia in the area, in the same area.
Of course, that's probably nothing.
Noemi kind of puts her hand out and says, like, we just want to make sure that you are aware, especially since, you know, she is your daughter and very precious. And, you know, we just want to make sure that if she's in any danger, you are aware of it.
Fair enough.
Something does feel off. I feel like besides the Carol demon, as we will call her henceforth.
I wonder if she'll get
Carol.
mad if we just call her Carol, if she'll come to us.
Say it 3 times in a mirror, see what happens. That she's obviously not working alone, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's at least 3 other people or 2 other people that are
in cahoots.
Mm-hmm. In cahoots, for lack of a better word. Yes, in cahoots with her. We don't know who it might be.
Very well. Let us go and show me where my daughter is currently, and we will get to the bottom of this.
Of course, I will lead the way. She is currently in her personal quarters.
No, she's not.
No, she's not. No, she is not. She is in her personal laboratory.
As you guys begin to walk with Lord Balthazar, he does retrieve his Zywinder and place like his shirt on unbuttoned, hanging over his shoulders, kind of like the delinquents you see in anime, where they've just got their school jacket over their shoulders. About this time, as you guys are leaving, Byggen, Tybalt, and Emille, you guys are getting back to the castle.
There you guys are.
Oh, what's that?
About this time, you all hear a noise. If you would please click the sound that I just posted in OCC Talk.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Wow, what a great sound.
Oh.
Oh.
Enough. Come on.
It's a little bit different than yours.
Nah.
Yours kind of. Oh.
No. Nah, not even me.
No, I respect that. I respect it.
Good
Thank
attempt. Good
you, thank
attempt.
you,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
With that scream,
My careless whisper
uh,
stops.
Balthazar begins to sprint towards the sound of the noise.
And
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Noemi tells Kytheron, "See, I knew she was in trouble. I knew she was sus." And then she looks over at the rest of them and go, "Where have you been?"
It's either one or it's one of
And
the
she's
two.
involved
She
somehow.
can't-
She's
Well, look, you guys are
involved
coming in from
somehow.
the-
Bro.
Noemi, Kytheron, you guys are coming from the back of the castle. Lord Balthazar, Emille, Byggen, and Tybalt are all coming in the front of the castle. You all hear the scream at the same time. Are you all rushing to see what's going on?
Yes, but Noemi
am.
does so while bickering with Kytheron.
Same.
Byggen and Emille.
Kind of like go.
I am also sprinting in.
Okay. Byggen.
I'm coming in.
As
Hey.
you guys run,
Wait, where's Tybalt?
He's coming in
Oh,
with you guys.
okay.
But he is being played by me, so I don't
Oh,
need to
okay.
like say that he's running with the group.
Yeah.
As you guys all run and converge into the hallway on the second floor, you see a grisly sight. Lady
Yeah.
Vivienne with a long bladed estoc piercing her abdomen, blood
Just
pooling around,
Oh my god.
and Nadia standing there with a look of horror on her face, hands covered in blood.
I knew she was possessed.
Called it. You called
And that is where we are going to end tonight's
You
session.
called it. Oh my god.
She don't seem right.
No. It's so
Noemi, you
early,
3 for
we
3
can
on those guesses,
Kidding, I'm
dude. Oh
kidding.
my god.
Nah. She's
She don't
fine.
seem right.
Oof.
You don't seem right.
No. She don't seem right. She no night a night of no rest, and she didn't dream of Kytheron.
And she
It's off.
did dream of Kytheron.
That's not Mavis.
It's
Not the
true,
Mavis
it's
side.
Yeah, that's not
It's
the
true.
that's not who we know. She wasn't even flustered.
It's true. It's true.
So, if it is cool with everyone, our next session will be on the 20th of July.
That's so
Yes,
far.
sir.
Oh my gosh. I guess.
Oh my god, we're gonna hit that
That's
battle.
actually.
You're what?
Oh my god. We're gonna fight something.
Wait, you're what?
Oh my god.
We're gonna kill someone.
We're gonna kill someone.
Gotta
Yeah.
fight something at least.
Yeah. Kytheron has to kill Mavis.
Oh no.
Oh.
No one's
Oh.
gonna die.
Oh my
I will
God.
seduce her.
Eh.
Okay, well,
Oh, okay.
it's a different kind of
In
battle.
front of her father.
And her dead.
Apparently
and
he
her
is
dead
the
Stepmother.
stepmom.
Yeah.
If she tries to kill us, I will seduce her.
Okay.
Not fight back. Seduce.
Okay.
Okay.
I will seduce her to stop the fighting.
Okay.
No one else needs to die.
Have you guys all seen the first Spider-Verse movie?
Yeah.
I've seen both of them. That was the last that I went saw like last week or the week before
Nice.
the second one. I'm
Ooh.
pissed off at it though.
I still haven't seen it.
Why?
Oh no, just the first one.
Oh,
The first one's really good. The second one is even better, objectively even better, but the ending of it pisses me off.
Ah, you're one of those
Ah.
people. Ah, ooh, ooh.
Well, okay, without spoiling anything, because it is not a spoiler, they split the movie.
Well, I mean, it was
Yeah.
meant to be a
Oh.
trilogy, so I understand. I think I was more scared of the reaction that the theater had. I was visibly scared by the audible reaction, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so loud!"
The reason it pisses me off is because the way they split it, it's not like any other movie that they've ever split. It's not like the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. It's not like Mockingjay 1 and 2. They literally split it. Is like if it was a normal movie, it is the rise into the third act and climax.
They split it. They
Amen,
split it
brother.
in like an anime
Dude, I
episode.
gotta watch this. God damn.
But
It's
yeah.
there's shit
Yeah, I heard it.
happening. There is nothing solved, and it is happening actively when they go
Yeah.
to be continued. And I was
There's so
pissed.
much
So, like,
happening. Yeah,
Infinity
there's so
War-ish?
much in that.
No.
I think it's worse.
No.
No,
It's worse
it's
than
worse.
Infinity War.
It's worse.
Because at least
Oh
was
God.
there's at least an ending to Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, so there's literally everything's just
But like
hanging.
they're in the middle of a scene.
I literally
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
in my inner heart, I was like, wow, this movie's kind of long. How much longer is it? And then I was like,
and it
That's
just,
where it
it just ends.
but
And it literally just ends.
nah, but I was thinking of the first movie. If you guys saw the first movie, I didn't want to spoil anything, but if you've seen the first movie, like the part where he, yeah. I mean, I just want to be sure, when he like puts his hand and he goes, "Hey," that's what I think of Kytheron doing to Mavis.
Have you seen the meme where it's like, put your hand on her, you lean in, you say,
Yeah.
Hey.
Put your hand on her shoulder. And,
That is the best thing I've heard in a hot minute, because that is exactly how I like. It's not even the good, like his Uncle Aaron doing it. It's him doing it to Gwen right then and there, just awkwardly. Hey,
And then oops,
I'm stuck. Oh no.
oh no.
That's Kytheron.
amazing.
It is Kytheron in a nutshell.
Team leader.
Nah.
Team leader.
That's the 20th?
Yes, the 20th. This coming up session will either be the last part of like the culmination of this arc of the story, or it will be the one after it, depending on how you guys go about it. So get ready for that.
I am so terribly sorry. Everyone here is sus. I hope you figure it out. We investigated. We got Tybalt. We gotta go west.
We're getting another level, guys. I can feel it.
Noemi every like 5 minutes. So gauntlets.
So west, guys. I hear the west is really good this time of year.
Something else to keep in mind before you go any other quest or any other kind of anything, you will have to go back to Flostayne and report back to the guild, and you will need to have a party name when that happens.
Oh, that's right.
Squad.
Dude, this
Squad.
Justice League. We have Batman. Oh my
Mm?
You guys do have fantasy Batman.
We do.
The Justice League.
Bat
Wait,
lad.
we have to-
Dust.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh my God.
Dust.
Hang on.
Dust.
Hey.
Dust cleaner.
Dust cleaner.
Dust man.
I love how
Janitors.
I give Kytheron a amazing short sword, and then immediately you guys are like,
In chat.
dust cleaner.
Oh man, it's because I have bad headphones and I heard what I wanted to hear. I think.
Right.
Right. Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
This is how the team gets killed. I was the big bad boss.
I will also let you guys know that the way I normally do like quote unquote boss fights for arcs is they are usually at least the encounters are usually at least a level above what you guys are currently setting at.
Oh my gosh.
So
So we get experience.
while you guys are currently at 7th level, the encounter is going to be rated for a group of at least 4 people that are level 8.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So
The battle strategy has to actually happen.
yeah, you guys might want to conserve and plan accordingly.
I think we should tell Lord Balzahar that he should probably start looking for a new wife.
That's cold as
I'm
shit.
just saying. I don't think
So you know.
You had a hole in you. You had a hole in you earlier.
you don't know that.
That like legitimately
I'm-
like that's a cold ass honky.
I'm just saying.
Quoting Macklemore.
I'm just saying, like, not a good track record.
Imagine
Oh.
hearing a blood-curdling scream, opening up the door to your daughter, stabbing your wife, and then this vampire walks in. I think you should find a new wife.
Well, I mean, your current one's kind of bleeding out.
Just
Wow!
just man face, just look him straight in the eye. Just
Tell it to his face.
Excuse me,
I'm
man.
not Kytheron.
oh my god.
Kytheron. I'm just saying, like, you know, kind of sucks.
Well, good sesh though. Good sesh.
Oh, Lord. Thank you
Interesting
guys, as
sesh.
always, for playing.
Thank you, God.
Thank you for setting up the game, God.
Always,
you, God.
always. I
Engstrom
cannot
is awesome.
wait for at least the next session, maybe the next two, to see how you guys deal with this issue and see if any of you come out
Dead.
different than
Oh.
you were before.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Different.
Oh,
Oh.
you mean
Hmm.
dead?
Because Emille did get
Dead.
a very good piece of advice from the Tiefling Mage that Cambians can enchant and charm people.
Yeah.
So depending on how your strategy, like if you guys were to say get Lord Balthazar to come fight it with you,
He might get
I'm gonna let
enchanted.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now that if Balthazar gets enchanted, he's level 10.
Ah.
We can get him.
I'll just tell him to
Dead.
sit out.
He's really nasty. So
Kytheron,
you
gotta
guys
choose
could be
first.
fighting each other.
Sure.
You guys could be fighting him. So it just be prepared that some of you may or may not
Live.
make it out.
Oh.
We will all make it out. As team leader, I decree so.
Of course.
I mean that's
No one else will die.
that is the dice's
I should have prepped more battle spells.
Ha. Oh no.
I don't think this is a sacred
Okay,
flame
it's
moment.
okay. I got a secret. I got a secret that no one's gonna destroy my hut.
So more question. Between when we saw Nadia in her room and when we got Balthazar back, around how much time has passed?
15-20 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
And
I
you
was
still have
fine.
you still have the majority of your armor left.
Right.
And you can always cast it again if you wish.
Ooh, it's a lot of spell slots there.
Well, you have 4 now instead of 2.
How much do I have? I have
That's
like.
true.
Homie, you have a shit ton of spell
How many
slots.
slots do
sorry,
I
yeah,
have?
yeah. I have.
Wow.
I got a lot of
Wow, way to flex.
6, 9.
Wow.
Look at
See,
that
you
attack on this
have 6, 9,
Noemi's over here counting
12,
on one hand, and you guys are like,
13. Kytheron
yeah.
has the most spell slots of the group right now because of things.
things.
Kytheron's like, how many
Yes.
slots do I have? I can't count on my fingers.
To be fair, that over half of his spell slots are level 1.
That's true.
The truth comes out.
So,
Hey.
but I am going to call it a night. I need to go find dinner.
Oh my
I hope you
gosh.
guys all have a great evening and a good weekend, and be safe, and if you be good, and if you're not good, at least be good at it.
Bless up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy food. It is
Thank you guys
late.
for games.
Too. Oh boy.
Thank you, thank you.
All right,
Good
good
night,
night,
good
guys.
night.
Eat if you need to.
Night, night.
Good night,
Night.
guys. Prepare to die soon.
Oh my god.
Hey. Bye-bye.
Ominous exit, but all right.
I mean,
Later.